I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up.
I thought this day would never arrive. I thought that I was never going to cover the ACC. I thought that I would just sit back and watch Leah Something, Krista Nark, and my bestie Beckett cover the great hellscape that is the ACC. And during my time of watching them cover the ACC, I keep thinking on how this community has not been blown off the face of the earth yet. And yet here I am, getting ready to cover the ACC. The ACC is the art commentary community. And there's apparently another community where the Cine Bear belongs to that's kind of adjacent with the ACC. They all should be blown off the map. Okay? Wood chippers for all. Just call me the Oprah Winfrey of wood chippers. I'm passing them out to everybody. Okay? Why is it that those two communities have the biggest problem with how adults behave around minors. Someone needs to stop production and explain to me how this keeps happening. I do not understand. I don't get it, and I just don't. And you know what? Explain to me how so many people. Okay? So we had Lyle Convoy for a while, right? And you had those quote unquote predator hunters. Okay, whatever they wanted to call themselves. Which, by the way, I said on Chris's stream, I don't trust people who call themselves that, because usually they got a problem too. All right, it's just like male feminists. All right, I don't trust male feminists either, because they're usually the biggest sexist out of everybody. Let's be for real. All right. Anywho, just bruh, explain to me. What is going on? I don't get it. I don't get it. Sony, thank you for gifting the membership. Yes, and the alerts are back. Let's go. All right. Thank you for testing out my alerts. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sony. I don't get it. I don't understand how does this keep happening? Oh, yeah, the other thing I was about to talk about. You know, I would expect y'all over there in the ACC, as much as y'all see this shit, that y'all would understand what grooming is. It is absolutely ridiculous that after looking at those 188 pages, which I did today on Chris's stream, I sat there and I looked at these 188 pages with Chris on his live stream, and I'm glad he did it and I didn't, because that was a lot of pages. I cannot believe y'all literally, and I know not everybody, okay, I'm not saying everybody, but I can't believe there are people running around with a narrative that was not grooming, when the child's language progressively got worse as the time went on, because they were getting used to what the adult in the conversation was saying. I need someone to explain to me why that is not grooming, and I don't want you to put on your nerd glasses, push it up, and go by the definition. Because apparently you don't know what grooming really is. Remember, I argued how it was grooming with Colleen Ballinger. And what did I do? Pull up definitions and everything. Bruh. So those of you who don't know, there is a person named Cindy Bear, and Cindy Bear was in the DMs. Okay, Cindy Bear was 20, going on 21, just about to turn 21 in a few months when it started. Cindy Bear was in the DMs of a 14-year-old. And in these DMs, which we're not going to go through, I went through them on Chris's channel. You can go to Chris's channel and see where I hung out with him for 5 freaking hours about this. Because I needed a background check on this. You know what I mean? Like, I needed, not a background check. I need somebody to give me the TLDR and understand what the hell was going on, like, for real. And Cindy Bear was showing a comic book. It looked like a comic book that they were drawing of, I guess you would say, R-word fantasy of a video game character to a 14-year-old. They were also writing out that fantasy at 6 o'clock. And by the way, 6 o'clock in the morning, really? At 6 o'clock in the morning to this 14-year-old about that same R-word fantasy. And then came Just a Robot. And in Just a Robot's video, that man had the absolute audacity to say that the 14-year-old was egging it on. When it was a good 2, maybe 3 pages of nothing but Cindy Bear typing. And Just a Robot's video was atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. And on top of all that, Just a Robot was defending Cindy Bear. And he was talking about how it wasn't grooming. Now, I will say, Beckett also went live about this, and Beckett went live with Kumo. All right? And it hadn't have been in the last quarter where Kumo changed his mind, I was ready to call out Kumo too. Especially if I had seen the 188 pages before that. But Kumo switched up and figured out, wait a minute, I was wrong. All right? So kudos to him. He figured out he was wrong. I know he's young, okay? So kudos to him for figuring out, hey, buddy, that's not right. You know? But I can't believe it's like the patients are running the asylum over there in that community, and I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Don't trust robot. Okay, Astro, listen. I know you're kind of heated about this subject, all right? But calm down. I don't think anybody with any kind of fucking right mind would trust Just a Robot. I already disliked the mofo before this. Okay? So, don't worry about that. Anybody with any kind of right mind does not trust Just a Robot. Jar Dinosaur, you are the ultimate Jar, okay? Just a Robot is a mere bleh. You know what I mean? Are there not adults in the ACC? You know what? I'm starting to question my damn self. Are there adults in the ACC? I don't know. I think that's a great question. Akiku, I didn't see your $4.99. I am so sorry because I was in the middle of my diatribe. Akiku for $4.99. Some people don't have 2 brain cells to rub together. True, and they're all in the ACC. And in the other community that Cindy Bear runs through. They're all there. That's where they are. Okay? I'm going to be honest. I would rather take our retards than those. I'm just saying. Well, first of all, Gian says, Jar's video is the sickest perversion of journalism I think I've seen in a while. Okay, first of all, not a damn one of us are journalists. We're just YouTubers, okay? Stop looking at us like we're journalists, because we are not. Lumpy Willie with the one guy. All right, Xylie, you're showing a lot of anti-robot bigotry. I'm going to have to stop tuning into these streams. Well, you know what, Lumpy Willie? I don't like robots, okay? I've seen enough movies not to like robots, all right? Thank you. Thank you, Lumpy Willie. All right, so what we're going to do is, I'm not going to watch Jar's video because, quite honestly, my husband went to bed and I don't want him to wake up. All right. I will say, Internet Versus, shout out to Internet Versus. They came out with this video called Internet Versus Just a Robot. Now, we're going to watch it till about here. All right, so we're going to watch like 3 minutes of it. All right, and I'll link y'all this video in the description when we're done. Shout out to Internet Versus, by the way. Connor and Confusing are doing absolutely wonderful. I want to say the channel is like 2 weeks old now. They're already at 5K. Absolutely, they deserve it. And I have to admit, it's better than Twitter Versus. It's amazing. It's awesome. So shout out to them for it. But yeah. So we're going to watch about 3 minutes of this. And then we're going to go into what you call it? Yes, you need to subscribe. What are you doing? Here. Go, subscribe. Go subscribe. Leave here, go there, subscribe, come back. Connor's voice is way better, and he is pumping them out. They are pumping them out, are they not? Holy crap. But definitely subscribe to that channel. All right, so let's watch this because he gives a great TLDR because, all right, so yesterday, Chud Logic watched Jar's video, and of course he had a conniption fit watching it, as he should. And then Cine Bear sent Kumo the DMs between her and Just a Robot. And Kumo sent them the Chud Logic. And, yeah, Just a Robot's an idiot. And from what I'm hearing in the background, all right, and this is allegedly for entertainment purposes only, it's just what I'm hearing. So it's a rumor. I am not saying this is for a fact. But Just a Robot sounds like to me he has a little bit of a reputation with talking to women in his community. Let's just put it that way. I heard he has a reputation with how he talks to women in his community. Just saying. So, all right, let's go.
The allegations against Cine Bear are long and convoluted.
And being that we're only doing the first 3 minutes, I'm just going to do regular speed, all right? Because it's just the first 3 minutes.
And not a story that we have covered on this channel, but they essentially boil down to Cine Bear being...
This is where the underage person, which is a female, from what I'm being told, I am 14, is one of the first things they said to her. She knew, Cine Bear knew, that in here is 14 years old. 14. Nah, I just don't want to become uber close friends with minors. But you'll send them that drawn comic book, which literally had essay in it. Literally. And write out your fantasies about that? Or like your storyline? Really?
Inappropriate with minors. And because of this, for the most part, coverage of this story has been largely against Cine Bear. But the other day, a YouTube commentator by the name of Just a Robot attempted to paint the story through a different lens by defending Cine against the allegations. And after this video was released,
when I tell you this was the absolute dumbest video I have ever seen in my life, it literally, I'm telling you now, I think it's the worst video of 2024. And I mean that, I don't mean that as a meme. I am being dead ass serious. I think it's the worst video of 2024. It's abhorrent. Absolutely. It's crazy.
Least, streamer ChudLogic reviewed Robot's video, and live on air, he got sent some incredibly embarrassing logs between Cine and Robot that clearly showed Just a Robot might have had ulterior motives behind.
Yeah. You want to see my cook? And then he shows a picture of a rooster.
Behind defending Cine Bear, and the internet had a lot to say about it. It starts off with the OmniBully giving us an example of how Just a Robot's video came to be when he tweets out, "Just a Robot sets out to make an informed video essay, sweet piece, about a woman credibly accused of harassing a 14-year-old, and his researcher for this highbrow journalistic project is," checks notes, "the P word," and attaches 2 images where Just a Robot is DMing Cine, and he sends a timestamp and says need proof for this part, and Cine responds with a screenshot of the many different forms that grooming can come in, and says definition I got was from the Rain Foundation, and then the OmniBully shows that Just a Robot included this screenshot in his video about it.
So he colluded with her for his video to defend her. Why would you defend someone who communicated like that with a 14-year-old? Why? Why would you do that? Why? Why would you do it?
Cine Bear. But this very quickly became an embarrassing story for Just a Robot when Lazybird posts in the R YouTube drama subreddit and says, Just a Robot was apparently attracted to Cine Bear 03. Okay, things are really going off the Just a Robot Cine Bear thing, and Just a Robot may be canceled now. I was not expecting things to end up like this at all. Also, here's a link to a stream clip where Just a Robot talked to ChudLogic about this. Before we look at that link, they attach 4 images here, all of them being from ChudLogic's stream, the first one being where Just a Robot says, the video came out to be over 1 hour and 30 minutes long. And Cine says, awesome, I love long form content. And Robot says, I'm also going to try to reach out to ChudLogic. And Cine says, ooh, I remember liking his stream.
You are an idiot. I don't know why you thought ChudLogic was going to was going to be okay with your video. You are stupid and you should not be on YouTube. And y'all know me, I'm against deplatforming. I am against deplatforming until it comes down to hurting people and kids. And if you can sit there and you can defend someone talking that way and communicating that way with a 14-year-old, and you can stand 10 toes down going, this video is okay, no, you need to go. And if anyone takes your word serious on any kind of drama or any kind of story from this point out, they are absolute idiots.
And Robot replies, I think with his help, along with a recorded call on Jack, everything should go smoothly. And Cindy says, I hope my call doesn't sound stupid as fuck. And Robot sends a frowny face.
It does sound stupid. It sounds stupid not only for you, but it sounds stupid for Just a Robot too. That call was absolutely horrible. If we got enough time, we might listen to that part of his video. Because that call was ridiculous.
And Cindy says, not against you. I just hope I don't sound stupid. I think I'm a retard. Then the logs continue where Cindy asks Robot, how long are computers supposed to last? And Robot says, 5 to 10 years. And Cindy replies, aw man. And Robot says, want to see my cock? And then sends a picture of a rooster and says, here it is. Also, this video is the closest one to your drama that I've seen. And this isn't linked on the Reddit post, but on a future date, Cindy sends Robot a picture of her cat, and Robot seems to keep up this same jest and says, nice pussy.
That ain't the first time he did that joke to somebody. Because during the ChudLogic stream, you're going to hear FPS Diesel go up there and talk to him. That's not the first time Just a Robot did that joke to a woman. You know? And I'm starting to hear through the grapevine, it's kind of a problem. that it's like an open secret how Just a Robot is. That's what I'm hearing. All right. I don't know. They're not coming to me. So I don't know for a fact unless somebody goes live about it. Just saying. I'm just saying what I'm hearing. So I don't know for a fact. I haven't seen them for myself. But that is the word on the grapevine. Don't know how true it is though.
But the images on the subreddit continue where Cindy Bear says, "Thank you again for trying to help me." And Robot replies, "Do or do not, there is no try." And Cindy Bear says, "Ah." And Robot responds, "It's from Star Wars Episode 5 of the OG trilogy." And Cindy Bear says, "Nerd," joking. And Robot says, "Want a VC? I just need a few more things to know from you." And Cindy Bear says, "Oh, I thought you were going to be, will I be able to help with that?" And then Robot tries to call her and it is left unanswered. Then he continues, "Let's find out. I just need someone to chat with as I drift off to sleep."
You had said that you had a girlfriend. Why are you... What? Why are you jumping... Okay, listen. I'm about my husband having friends of the opposite sex. I mean, because that would be really hypocritical of me, because I have friends of the opposite sex. I don't care about that. But there is no damn way in hell that I would be okay with my husband, even if he was my boyfriend at the time, talking to another woman going, "Can we get in a call so I can talk to somebody while I drift off to sleep?" No. No. No, thank you. No, thank you.
You can just say no. I'll just take that as a no, lol. We weren't going to chat about anything important. I just like talking with someone as I pass out. Good night. And Cindy says, "Sorry, I was playing with my cat." And Robot says, "Lol." And Cindy says, "I got her a thing and she was messing with it. I can call." And then they call for 28 minutes. And then the post links this clip from Real Oddity, which says, "For everyone asking for proof, here's some fairly good examples. I haven't gone through the stream myself, but have seen some reposted stuff. It's likely there is much more that simply hasn't been seen." And then they attach the DMs we just read earlier along with this clip from Chud Logic stream.
Okay, so we're going to actually watch the Chud Logic stream. All right, give me a second. I got to pull it up and then I got to switch over. Because I'm going to be playing my game while we're watching this. Oh, God. Hello, other Xylie in the Xylieverse. Can we drift off this? Get out of my chat. Get out of my chat. I'm gonna hide you. I'm going to hide you. Oh, God. Oh, God, no. No. It's the curse of Chris the Narc. That's what this is. It's the curse of Chris the Narc. I don't know who it is. It could be Teddy. I don't know. It's not my community. That would be Chris's community. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Let me go run to my refrigerator and grab a drink real quick. Hold on 1 second. Oh, God, I thought I kicked my cat there for a second with my shoe. All right, hold on. I am entertaining you. I just ran there to grab the drink out of the refrigerator. Alright. Alright, put a 1 in the chat if you're ready to hear this destruction of Just a Robot. I'm drinking peach, zero sugar peach tea. That's what I'm drinking. I've heard it 3 times already. Yeah, because everybody and their mama's gone over it. That's why I'm not doing the video. That's not why. I don't know. We might do the other stuff, but I don't feel like going to bed yet. Alright. Oh, wait. You know what? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me do this, too. 1 second. I gotta cut the Elgato off. Okay, there it is. All right.
Okay. Let us begin. Let's begin the robot discussion, I guess.
Hello, hello. Am I coming in loud and clear?
Yes, perfectly clear. Perfectly clear. Although there's a bit of echo.
There is?
Test.
On your, like you can hear your voice?
I think we're good now.
Oh, okay. So I want to give you a heads up about something. I've only seen everything before the Cine Bear call.
That's okay.
I was listening to it in my car while I was driving. I've been so stressed out about this.
It's absolutely amazing to me that you're even smart enough to have a driver's license. Not gonna lie. I feel like you should be riding in one of those vans that pick up people.
The situation. I actually haven't eaten anything all day.
Nobody cares.
Okay, but are you comfortable to have this conversation now, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Like, here's the thing. Out of every video I've ever uploaded, this was the one I was the least confident on, and I was having very cold feet about it. And then
Is that why you sent it to me? Because you were a bit uncertain about it. You wanted some feedback. Is that right?
Yeah, well, partially, yeah. I wanted feedback from you. I wanted feedback from other people. Everyone I got it from seemed to think it was a solid video, but the problem is
Who? I want names. I want names of the people who thought that this video was a good idea. I want names. And I will not be satisfied until I know who in the hell told you this video was good. Because whoever they are, they need to get off YouTube also, if they are YouTubers. I'm just a saying.
only asked people who didn't really know about the situation so far. So I was like, okay, well, let me ask some more about around about this, because I want to make sure I'm careful with my wording, because that's something I really struggle with.
Okay, you're talking a lot. I don't want to hear all your fucking words. Okay, let me ask some questions. Okay.
Sure.
Right. So first of all, let's get down to the brass tacks of this. Let's get down to the kind of chronology of this. Your video, first of all. Okay. So you have got a big issue with it being called grooming, but you accept, from in your own words, it's inappropriate, right?
Yeah, like totally inappropriate. Like, she should not have been doing that. I never said it was okay for her to do that once.
Okay. Well, I would put to you that the behavior exhibited here goes beyond being inappropriate and is so egregious as to not really warrant this, semantic debate over whether or not it's grooming. This person was engaging in extended sexual conversations, talking about their fetishes, and sending them not safe for work fetish art knowingly when they were 14 and the person was 20 and Cine Bear's 20. Like, that's a bit more than inappropriate and could easily constitute grooming by some people's definitions, no?
We'll define grooming.
I mean, grooming takes many forms.
Okay, you know what? I hate word I hate word police people. Okay, if you have not seen those DMs, I highly encourage you to go back and watch Chris's stream, or until they put it up as a clip. I don't know what they're doing. But if he left it as a stream, I highly recommend you go and watch that part and you tell me what you think it is. If you have to ask, well, what's your definition of grooming? You already know you lost.
Forms, but fundamentally, it is engaging in behavior with someone in order to prepare them for a certain
yes.
act, as a very broad definition. People are groomed into cults. There's forms of grooming that are like, being groomed for a position at a job, which is more acceptable and obviously not got any sort of negative implications.
So Cine was looking to get this person in their cult or hire them?
Shut up, Jar. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Oh my God.
Okay, what sort of retarded point is that? I'm giving you a general definition of grooming.
No,
You'll listen to me, okay? Because I've got a lot to fucking get through with you. I know more than you realised, okay? Now, here's the thing. What I'm trying to get across to you is that grooming can take many forms, okay? If you want to argue the toss with this about whether or not it's grooming, that's fine. You can do that. But you have said it's inappropriate. I'm saying it's way more inappropriate than what you're claiming, and you should be using much stronger language with which to decry it, and it makes the grooming discussion irrelevant. What does it matter whether or not it's grooming when this person was knowingly sending porn, by your own fucking description, to someone that was 14 when they were 20?
Mind if I go ahead?
Sure.
All right. Let me think here for a second.
I would advise doing so.
All right. What I'm trying to get at is when I hear the word grooming, like what everybody hears when I hear the word grooming is they think trying to get with the child, all this other stuff. I hate this term like dog grooming, all this other shit. Oh, it's grooming into a position of power, into a cult. It's just when people hear the word grooming, they immediately think of child grooming. And well, I think what she did was incredible.
Not people with brains. Hate to tell you that. Not people with brains. Not with people who have touched grass in their life. Hate to tell you that. No. Tell me you're terminally online without telling me you're terminally online. Because if that's the only thing you think when you hear that word, you are terminally online and you need to touch fucking grass.
Incredibly disturbing. I just don't think it's grooming, and maybe I'm being a little bit autistic.
Okay, but you didn't say. Wait a second. You didn't say in your video it was disturbing. You said it was inappropriate. You used lots of language that downplayed the severity of what happened.
I didn't know what other words to use aside from inappropriate.
Okay, but you understand, inappropriate has also got an implication of quite a minor faux pas or a minor form of misconduct. And I'm saying this is way more egregious than that. A much stronger language is required. And not only are you not using that language, you're also trying to fucking lawyer about the meaning of the word grooming. And I'm saying it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter whether or not it's grooming. This behavior is so egregious that all you do when you talk about and argue about whether or not it's grooming is you give the implication that you're defending this person, even if you're claiming that you're not.
I 100% get that. I really should have looked through my video more. And I don't want people to come away from my video thinking Cindy did nothing wrong. I just want them to think, hey, I don't think this was as egregious as I was led to believe. Because
this is the problem you've got. People are not just coming away thinking Cindy did nothing wrong necessarily. They're thinking just a robot is a totally deranged freak for defending this individual.
Okay, listen to what he just said. Listen to what Just a Robot just said.
And I don't want people to come away from my video thinking Cindy did nothing wrong. I just want them to think, hey, I don't think this was as egregious as I was led to believe. Because
this is the problem you've got.
You were led to believe there were 188 pages of proof of what went on in those DMs. Yeah, it was bad. It absolutely was bad.
People are not just coming away thinking Cindy did nothing wrong necessarily. They're thinking just a robot is a totally deranged freak for defending this individual. Does that not bother you? Does that not upset you?
No, absolutely. Absolutely, that does. Like, that's why I got such cold feet about this and why I'm glad I looked through your video. That's why I reached out to you.
Right, okay. So you wanted feedback, primarily, is why you reached out to me. Is that right?
Yeah, because, like, I think this might be my Just Stop situation. Like, remember his clearing the air video with the Ellis Mark stuff? And
okay.
I've never been more confident.
Right. Stop yabbing. I've got another point to make here. You yourself in your video, you say that Cindy has engaged in behavior that groomers engaged in. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if Cindy is engaging in behavior that groomers are engaging in, is it not reasonable that people would look at that behavior and conclude that it's grooming?
No, it is.
Right. So you're saying it's reasonable for people to conclude it's grooming. Okay. So why are you so bothered about people calling it grooming when you yourself are saying Cindy is engaged in that behavior? That's absurd.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is, I don't think it's grooming. I'm just saying if people come to a conclusion that it's grooming, that's fine. I should have made that clear in my video. I got to that part in your video, I listened to it, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I gotta take the fucking L on that. I was fucking stupid. Like, honestly...
Do you think
He only feels that way because he got caught. He only feels that way because he got caught. That's it. You can't convince me of anything else. Ooh. Court scepter, thank you.
You've been critical enough of Cindy Bear's actions in your video?
Absolutely not. I will take the L on that 100%.
Okay. So, you accept that you weren't critical enough, and you accept that it's reasonable that other people say that it's grooming. The entire premise of your video is destroyed.
Well, the premise of my video is that, well, I think it's reasonable for people to think that Cindy groomed someone.
But you didn't say that really in the video, did you? You didn't make that clear.
Absolutely. No, I did not, and I will take the L on that.
Well, it's not taking the L. The complete concept of your video is undermined in 2 fucking concessions you've made.
Okay. I think you're misunderstanding what my point is.
Okay,
I should
go ahead and make your point.
My point is I should have brought up, I can understand why people think this is grooming. That's why I'm taking the L on. What I'm not taking the L on is thinking that I don't believe this is grooming, because I don't think it was grooming, because, sure, it could have started off that way, but it never led to anything. And I'm like, there was no nudes exchanged, all this other stuff. And
do you think that grooming has to lead to a certain conclusion for it to be classified as grooming?
That's a good question.
And also, here's the thing. We don't need to argue the toss about whether or not it's grooming, right? Because creator to creator, what I'm saying to you as well, is why are you taking your channel that you've built and why are you attaching it so closely to someone who's done such egregious acts to issue any defense? You don't have to say it's grooming necessarily, but through the entire video, you make endless efforts to downplay Cindy Bear's actions. You talk about how, oh, they only sent softcore porn, and oh, the porn was censored, right? You say that if people are sharing it publicly, well, they're basically doing the same thing that Cindy Bear is doing by sending that privately to a minor. The whole video is downplaying their actions. Please.
Oh, God. I hate this thought process. Yeah, no. The whole thought process about the grooming is, I'm sorry, it's like they're trying to take what she was doing and trying to minimalize it as little as possible to have the least impact on her. And I hate it. I absolutely hate it. What did Midna say? Xylie, I truly think it's because if he admits that Cindy did was grooming, he will have to dig something from his closet, but that's just my opinion. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue. That's, I can't blame you for, theorizing that, you know? I get it.
Please, go on.
Can I respond to
yes,
one
please. Please do. Sure.
Okay. Thank you. So first with the whole document thing, like people sending it to, like they're saying what she put, the screenshots they showed in the doc was her sending porn, and then they linked that doc themselves. I'm like, if you think this is porn, you shouldn't be linking it. I don't link porn under my videos. I don't believe you do either. That's what I'm getting at. And by the legal definition, this is not porn. Her character doing a sexy pose is not porn.
Do you think a character tied up to a post in a bondage-like fashion, do you think that is porn?
Suggestive and softcore porn, yes. It's just, maybe it's because
it's porn then. I'm not saying it's hardcore. I'm not saying it's the most hardcore material going. But definitionally, it is porn. Cindy Bear sent porn at 20 years old to someone that's 14.
Yeah, maybe it's brain rot from anime I've watched. It's just, I see this stuff in anime all the time, so I thought, I saw this as a kid. Maybe I'm just being old-fashioned the way I'm thinking. Maybe I'm just being stupid. I don't know. It's just...
No, that's not... No. Stop. Stop it. Just stop. You know, I don't understand. And you know what? Maybe it's because I'm being old. I don't know. I just don't understand how people don't stop and go, what if this was my kid? How would I react if this was my child? Would I be okay with it if it was my child that was getting those messages from a 20-year-old? You know? I just, these people, what?
Well, the old-fashioned take is don't send porn to a 14-year-old when you're 20. No?
Yeah, but when I hear people say send porn, what I was thinking was, like, when I first heard about this drama, people were making it sound like she was sending, like, dick pics to this minor, and when I think it's just when I heard about this, the bar was just set so high, and I thought this is what people were mad about.
Okay, but something can not be as bad as people are presenting it and still be bad.
Oh yeah, it's bad. I agree with you there. I said in my video, I don't know why she did this.
Yeah, I don't know why she did this. And you're completely dismissing in your video, you know, the idea that it could be anything except them just being essentially a gooner. And I'm saying that there is behavior exhibited here that could be indicative of grooming. And even if you don't want to accept that, it's still completely unacceptable behavior, and it's indicative of an impulse control problem where they can't stop themselves from engaging in a sexual conversation with a minor.
Yeah, that is a big problem. I told her, like, don't ever do this again, but I can see that it's happened so many times.
I told her, don't ever do this again. I feel like that is a little bit too light to tell someone who did something like that. Don't ever do this again. It's like wagging your finger in their face. Don't ever do this again. No. It's like I would have much more harsh words to say than that.
It's all very well what you said to them, but in your video, the entire premise and the way you're presenting it is to downplay and defend.
I know, it's just I thought there were so many offensive videos out there that why can't there be one video going in the, well, aside from Kumo, another video going in the opposite direction? Like, I was trying to add to
Do you think there should be a video defending Jeffrey Epstein against his crimes?
Thank you.
Jeffrey Epstein, the gay serial killer, right?
No, that's Jeffrey Dahmer.
I hate the fact that he said that.
direction. Like
Okay.
I was trying to add.
Do you think there should be a video defending Jeffrey Epstein against his crimes?
Jeffrey Epstein, the gay serial killer, right?
No, that's Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Epstein is the billionaire financier who was on pretty serious charges, was a convicted pedophile, in fact, and had more charges brought forward.
No, I don't think Cindy is at that level.
Well, no, hang on a sec. Just to be clear, I'm not saying that Cindy is at that level, but you said that you saw. But what you said was there's a bunch of videos that are like going very critical on Cindy Bear. So your response is,
I'm not saying Cindy is on that level. Cindy is not on the level of Epstein, obviously. But you know what? Cindy is on enough of a level. You cannot put a defense up for her. There is no defense for what she did. There is no defense for the messages she wrote in those DMs and the images she sent in those DMs. There is no defense at all. None. Zero. Zip. Zilch. Nada. Mater says there's a difference between a video being skeptical of allegations and one blatantly lying and blindly defending someone. Period. Point blank period. Very good, Mater. Very good.
is to put out a video that's positive. And I'm saying that's a flaw in your logic, because even if people are going too hard, you should look at the evidence and come to the best, most reasonable conclusion, rather than work for the premise of, I'm going to put a video out that's more supportive of Cine. You see that? You see what I mean?
I completely get it. That's why I did criticize her a little in my video, and I will completely take the L. I should have done it much more. I should have been way more harder on her, and I will completely take the L on that.
Okay, right. Now, there's lots of detail to get to in the video itself, but I'm more interested in sticking to what I'm concerned with, because the second aspect of this is your interview with Cine. How do you think that went?
Horrible. I should have been way more journalistic about it. I was very tired when it happened, honestly. The only reason why I included it in my video is I thought the video was solid.
Bullshit. Because in the DMs between him and Cine, he had already had it set up. He had already had it set up with her what he was going to ask. And his thoughts on some of the things. No. Bullshit. Bullshit. Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth.
Solid, and I pretty much just added it to pad out the video. I haven't seen your coverage of the call, but after watching it a few times last night, I could see, yeah, this was not smart of me how I conducted this call at all. I was way too unprofessional and friendly.
Yeah, I mean, what was your goal going into that?
Give me a second. I need to. My goal. I guess it was just to get her side of things. I guess that was it.
Okay.
And also to show, I was also going to reach out to Jack, but they never got back to me. I wanted to show that, like...
Exactly, Mater. Yeah, he said, quote-unquote, questions, but they were more like statements. They absolutely were. They absolutely were.
Because I've received criticisms of, oh, Jar, you don't reach out to people before talking to them, and this was one of the first times I've done that, and I clearly didn't do it right.
Sure. I mean, I don't...
I'm going to be quite honest with you. You don't have to reach out to people if you're talking about them in a video. Do you think I reached out to Just a Robot? No. You think I'm going to? No. Because that conversation wouldn't go very well. I can tell you that right now. I would not have been as nice as Chud. I probably would not be as nice as Beckett. Because even when Beckett is mean, Beckett is nice. Okay? When Beckett is harsh, he's still nice. I, however, do not have the time nor the patience to be nice to a motherfucker like this. I know Beckett can't help it. He is British. I know. His one bane of existence, he's British. But I know, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't be like, there's no way. This guy has some twisted moral compass, defends grooming, but strictly adheres to a policy of reaching out to people he talks about. That's so weird. Yep.
I don't know if this is maybe your first time doing this or what the case is there, but of course, if you're reaching out to someone to get their side of the story, it's important to ask pointed, specific questions in a way that puts things to them to try and get their side of the story. And it seemed to me like you just wanted to have a chat and have a laugh and talk about other drama and present yourself as this person who's done this before and everything's going to be okay. Don't worry, Cindy Bear, we're going to sort this out. It was almost like listening to a defense attorney talk to their client. You understand? That's like a, you know, to me, a very big conflict of interest. If you're going to make a video about someone, it should be matter of fact, business, and to the point, right?
I know. It's just, I got convinced that after looking with what I had, that Cindy might have been in the right, or not in the right per se, but not a groomer, and a lot of this drama was overblown, mainly because of the Pyro stuff. I mean, like, Pyro asked a 15-year-old to draw him as a thicker version of himself. He gets away with it, so I'm like, wait, how is that okay, but this isn't? And that's what I was, like, questioning myself on.
Okay, so without going too deep into the Pyro stuff, the basic premise there, and I've got, you know, a more critical aspect of Pyro than maybe other people do, but to fundamentally lay it out, Pyro benefited from two things. He had a big supportive audience, and also Turkey Tom made mistakes in how he approached the story, and he was heavily criticised. So what happened was people were able, because of like the big audience, to turn a lot of it into a joke because of the absurdity of it, and people were also able to focus on Turkey Tom's bad kind of mistake there. So I think Pyro could well have received more criticism had that not been the case. But I think there's dynamics there that don't apply here that affected how that turned out. And the other issue, I think, is you're going back to this Pyro story. Pyro has got plausible deniability that he had no idea of the age of the individual when the more sexual stuff was happening. Whereas with Cindy Bear knew the age from the start and asked again.
From the very damn beginning, Cindy Bear knew the age. The kid, she even, Jar, because you didn't fucking read the DMs, she even, towards the end of the DM, she even called the kid like a baby or something like that, referring to how young the kid was. She knew the age the entire time. There is no question whether she knew the age or not. There is absolutely no question. She references how young that girl is during the DMs. There's no question. None whatsoever. You don't need to do this. This is not for you to do. Because you absolutely suck at it. And that is me giving you the benefit of the doubt. Because quite honestly, I want to say more harsh things. And I am being dead ass serious. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go through a crash course of the ACC. And I'm not very excited about it, but it's going to happen.
So Cindy Bear does not have that excuse.
I've heard a lot of people bring that up, and when I look at Pyro's video, he said, I played this clip in my video, he later learned of Ivory's age, and then, and I quote here, shouldn't have continued the furry stuff with him after that. I was like, what do you mean by the furry stuff? Because, like, we saw what the other furry stuff was, so, like, what else was said? And, like, I'm surprised I was the only person who was, like, thought that was a little sus.
Well, here's the thing, and this is the other point of difference that I feel you've really failed to see here, is, to my knowledge, Pyro nor the other party released the entirety of these DMs to review. And so Pyro is able to hide behind a level of uncertainty of what was and wasn't said. And I can't speak as to what was and wasn't said. I believe the person was 16 when he found out the age, and Pyro was 19. I think they continued to have a kind of furry-esque, somewhat sexual conversation. But for me...
I think Pyro was either 19 or 20, but yeah, I get what you mean.
So the point is, there's these small differences. And when you get close to, like, the age of consent thing, you end up in situations where the slimmest of differences can make all the difference, you know? And a year one way or another can turn it from something that most people would see as acceptable to being totally unacceptable. And I know. And I think the problem is you're relying so much on this Pyro thing when there's differences within the story itself. And I'm very critical of Pyro. I've got a video where I've spoken about how
You know why he went for the Pyro thing? He went for the Pyro thing in his video because he hung on to that Pyro point throughout that video. And he hung on to the Pyro point in the DMs with Cindy. And the only reason why he's hanging on to that Pyro point, because there is nothing else he could have come up with for a defense for her ass. He had nothing else that he could hang on to whatsoever when it came to defending her.
I think it got off quite lightly, but, you know, fundamentally there are differences there. And the other problem is we can see all of Cindy Bear's logs. We can see every single message. Did you look at the messages between Cinebear and Eno in full?
Admittedly, no. I skimmed through a lot. I will.
So you lied in your video. You lied in your video. You're an idiot. You are an absolute fucking idiot.
I know that makes me a very big hypocrite, because I was like, oh, people didn't look through this carefully. And I saw some people like looking through it, but like, it was just like, I looked through the first doc pretty carefully, but the first doc just had so much nothing, just like, oh, her character is in a sexy pose. I'm like, okay.
So let me get this straight. You had access. You knew it was available because it was in the reply. Cinebear had put the link to the full logs that was available to you. Before you made this video hardcore defending Cinebear, you didn't even go over the full logs in any way.
I was going to. I was planning to do that. I just didn't expect Kumo to leak my video. I was planning to do, not today, yesterday. I was planning to upload the video today, but before I upload my video, I spend one day like double checking everything, doing extra research. And then he uploaded my video, and then I was like, oh, fuck, now I guess I have to do this.
Why? You could just say that's an early draft and there's new information that you're assessing. Why do you need to put it out quickly just because Kumo's got it out?
Honestly, I was panicking.
Right, okay.
I didn't know it. I've never experienced that before, where someone takes one of my videos, especially on a topic this serious, and uploads it without my consent. That has never happened before. So I woke up, saw it, and then like panicked to upload it as quickly as possible. Now, I'm going to be honest here. Even if he didn't upload that video, I might have still uploaded the video as it is. I might have gotten lazy and been like, I think I've done enough work already. I'll just make a follow-up later.
I think you're trying to piss on my boots and tell me it's raining. This is fucking nonsense. How on earth can you argue that you had a video, signed, sealed, delivered, ready to upload, and you may have looked at information that may have changed the entire premise of the video later? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Mr. Robot?
No. I did the same thing. You can ask my editor about this. I did the same thing because I had my old Cinebear video ready to go. And then I did a little bit more research. I was like, hang on, I need to change this. And I had it ready to go because I was afraid that when I reached out to Jack would have freaked out, and at least I had something to upload.
Okay, so as we're having this conversation now, you have not seen the full conversation and therefore cannot fully comment on the contents of the conversation. Am I understanding this correctly?
Yes.
You're an idiot.
So you see how...
my God.
You have pinned your channel to the reputation of someone and you've not even reviewed all the evidence.
Idiot. He's an absolute idiot. You can't convince me of anything else. He should not... Nope. Give it up. I don't know how you got so many subscribers. I just don't understand. I truly do not understand how you got so many subscribers. It is absolutely ridiculous that your retarded ass did a video on this shit and you didn't even read the documents that people had a problem with in the first place. Are you kidding me? How did you get, 200k subs? How? What people thought, this guy sounds smart, I'm gonna listen to him. Who did this?
Evidence. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with your programming, Mr. Robot?
I was going to go through it. Trust me. I was like, I had this all planned out. It's just, I didn't expect things to get this complicated. And, from what I've seen of the doc, like, she sung the song lyrics from I Like Big Butts and I Cannot Lie. I was like, why was this included? This is nothing. Like, I wanted to see, like, actual grooming, like, nudes being exchanged, like, something a little bit more serious than I Like Big Butts and I Cannot Lie.
Well,
and maybe
there was things more serious in there than the big butts lyrics. You idiot! There were more serious things in that damn document than just those... Oh my God, my husband's asleep. Okay, hold on. Calm down. Chill. There were more serious things in that document than those damn song lyrics. You idiot. Yes, I have to use my inside voice. Platinum, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Poor Mr. Xylie. Mr. Xylie is used to this. Okay, he hasn't heard it in quite a while because I started streaming during the day. I'm pretty sure he's laying in bed right now going, oh, I haven't heard that in a while. Lord Jesus, have mercy. I cannot with these people. I cannot even. Okay, thank God it's pumpkin spice latte season because I cannot even with these people.
You know where you could have reviewed that? The full logs. It's all there for you to review. I don't
Yep.
get this. This is absurd.
Oh, I know. I was
I
A
was
lot
an
of people told me
idiot.
they thought this was a solid video, and I didn't think I needed to make any change.
Who were the idiots? Who were the idiots that told you it was a solid video? I need to know what fucking morons told you that this video was a solid video. I need to know who they are. I need to know. I need names. We need to name and shame the people who thought that video was good. Platinum for $2.79. Here's for his coffee tomorrow morning. He's got one in the refrigerator. Block, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I want to know. I really want to know. Who were the idiots that said that that video was okay? I really want to know that.
To it or do any more research, and I really fucked this one up. This is, I suck. Like, I really fucked this one up.
Okay, listen. I'm not going to put you through the messages. They are very bad, and I'd recommend you review them. However,
All right.
Mr. Robots, I hold all the keys. I hold all the cards. And I have another thing to put to you. Now,
All right.
before I do that, is there anything that you wish to admit to me before I do this?
I'm trying to think here. Didn't expect you to ask that. Admit. Well, in past videos, I've said very sus stuff that people have taken the very wrong way, and I have been friends with people who've gotten exposed and cut them off.
Okay.
There's a lot I've done, and I just ask what is it, and just ask what it is, because you know what? Maybe there is something, and I just want to rip the Band-Aid off.
Mr. Robots, your logs with Cine Bear were leaked to me an hour ago.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
And I've reviewed them on stream.
Oh.
And here's what I believe based on reviewing these logs. In the course of pursuing this story, you spoke to Cine Bear, and you developed some sort of attraction or interest in them beyond the purely professional one. This has then led you to frame the video in a certain way.
Yep.
And this is the architect now of your pain. This connection that you've made, this non-disclosed connection, which is a complete conflict of interest and should never have happened. What say you?
I have no romantic interest. I'm very friendly with the way I talk. I can show the logs I've had with other people if they'll give me permission. But I'm very friendly. I have a girlfriend. I have no sexual interest in Cine at all.
But you, okay,
actually,
let's say
no,
that.
actually,
Go on.
No, actually, I want to take no. Okay. Maybe I do have sexual interest in Cine. I mean, I'm a straight guy. Come on. So I'm gonna.
And there you have it. There you have it. Bruh. I'm a straight guy, Yeah. Bro. You need to get off the internet. You need to literally unplug your router. You need to stop paying the internet bill. Just stop. Stop paying the internet bill. Get off the internet. At this point, I don't even want you to have a phone that goes on the internet. Julianne, I've seen the picture of Cindy too, but he apparently has not seen the picture of Cindy.
But you, okay,
actually,
let's say
no,
that. Go on.
No, actually, I want to take no. Okay. Maybe I do have sexual interest in Cine. I mean, I'm a straight guy. Come on. So I'm going to walk back on that. But I have a girlfriend. I'm not. What part of the logs would you like to go over with me?
Okay. So thank you for being honest there. Okay, I appreciate that. Makes my job a lot easier. Now, the first point at which I had probably the most initial concern is I'd like to take you back to you on the 29th of September.
Hang on.
8:58 p.m. Time zone unclear, possibly UK time. And you say, I presume it's some sort of joke, want to see my cock. In fact, I tell you what. And then you send a picture of a chicken, of a rooster, of some sort of...
That's my humor.
Okay. Do you think it's appropriate to joke about sending a picture of your penis to someone who you're interviewing who is accused of grooming an individual?
Absolutely not.
So why did you do it?
Yeah, and FYI, it's also not appropriate to send it to artists that work with you either. Yeah, it's not appropriate to send that same joke to artists that you work with either. FYI, you idiot. Just saying.
It's just my humor. It's just what I do. I'm not the most mature fellow, and I've sent this same joke to so many other people.
Okay. I mean, presumably you were not interviewing those individuals on the basis of allegations that they're grooming.
Yes, you're correct.
Okay. The second thing I'd like to bring your attention to is on the 7th of October at 12:28 a.m., I believe UK time. Okay? You requested a call, and in your words, I just need someone to chat with as I drift off to sleep. Can you explain that to me, please?
Yeah, I like to chat to people on my phone as I fall asleep. It's not a romantic thing at all. I've done it with guys, I've done it with girls. I just like to be on the phone with people as I fall asleep. I've done it with my roommate. He's not in right now, so I can't bring him in for this.
Okay.
It's just
without discerning the exact nature of this, do you at least understand it is completely unacceptable and a conflict of interest to make a video about...
Oh, dear God, have mercy. Platinum for $2.79. Dude, I can fix her. Seriously, yes. Front side bus for $5. It's just my humor, Your Honor. He says from the witness stand. 100%. Yep, it's just his humor. It's okay. It's just his humor.
someone to ostensibly interview them to get their side of it and have this level of personal conversation with them as well.
Absolutely. I shouldn't have done that.
You think?
And I feel bad about that.
I mean, this is an utter shambles, Mr. Robot, is it not? What the fuck is going on here?
It is. It is. I shouldn't talk about stuff like this.
How do you think I felt when I was reviewing this? You sent this to me because, as you
That's
say,
right.
right, you wanted my opinion on it, and I'm just seeing all this atrocity on the screen, and then I get these DMs, and it's even worse.
Yeah. Like, I did not expect you to get the DMs.
No, you didn't, did you?
No. I am a little shocked that those were leaked, but yeah. What I said was wrong. What I did was wrong, but I had no romantic interest in Cindy at all. I'm very loyal to my girlfriend. I would never do anything like this, like not like this, like cheating wise. And
robots are not sending their best. Very true, Mad Mex. Very true. They are not sending in their best.
Listen, okay. Let me just give you this, okay? I will leave it for the audience to determine what they think about the nature of your interaction, okay? My concern is not about whether or not you're interested sexually, romantically, how loyal you are to your girlfriend. Chat, the gossipers, the tea enjoyers, they may be interested in that. I personally am concerned with the conflict of interest that it represents, and I think it is an utterly egregious breach of any sort of journalistic principle or standard, which is something I believe you yourself expressed concern about with people not reaching out to individuals.
absolutely, I mostly. Oh, actually, now I remember. I talked to her a lot about the video and how I was nervous about how it would go down. Like, it did make me lose sleep at night thinking about the backlash I would get. Because I'm not very good with this kind of stuff, and...
Obviously.
I didn't...
Obviously. That's a big duh moment. Huh. Obviously you're not good at it. Duh. Duh. Just saying. Obvious point.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're concerned with backlash, okay? And I've looked at this on your request, and I've unspun this, and I've demonstrated the premise of your video is not only, to me now, broken, as you've conceded on two important points you were trying to make. The interview is absolute worthless, okay? And you have engaged in complete ethical breaches in pursuing the story. So you've done all of this, and now you're complaining about getting backlash. Well, you've done everything you possibly can to deserve it.
Yep.
Well, like, I expected the backlash to happen. Like, I just didn't think it would be this bad. Like, allow me to explain my thought process here. 10 years ago, I tried to defend this person who was being homophobic, 14-year-old girl. I got backlash for it.
Okay, this is what I don't understand. He already premeditated... Oh, God. Hello. English. Xylie, speak it. English. He premeditatedly sent it to Chud. and was like, I want you to look at it, knowing in the back of his mind that he was going to get backlash. You literally sent it to someone that some would say he's in the commentary community, some would say he's commentary community adjacent. I say commentary community, but it depends on where you are, whether to say he's part of it or not, okay? But anyway, Chud Logic calls people out. That is his job. He looks at things, he's critical of those things, and he says how he feels. You already knew you were going to have issues with this video. Why would you be so fucking dumb as to send it to Chud Logic? That's like if you felt like that, you'd go send it to Nicholas DeOrio. Are you stupid? What is wrong with you? Gian for 5. I was actively banging my head against the table with every word he said the first time I heard it. It's unbelievable how it gets worse every turn. True. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it.
I didn't help her anymore. Eventually, people came around. Same thing happened again with Peaches when I refused to help her, and I realized I should have done that. And I was thinking, I don't want to make the same mistake again. And I pushed through with this, not having the right mindset or the right tools at my disposal. I'm not very good with this kind of thing, and I just felt like I needed to do this because I didn't want to not help someone like I've not helped so many people before. I didn't want to be a coward again.
Okay. Now here's the thing from one person that talks about this stuff to another person that sometimes does, okay? You should never offer defense on the basis of something you've done before. You should always just look at a situation and come to the best conclusion with all of the evidence and information. I feel like you have let your ego guide you. You felt like, I've defended people before and it's worked out for me, so I'm just going to do it again. And this is your most fundamental issue that you've made beyond the conflict of interest, I think, that I've demonstrated. You've got a massive ego, I think.
Yeah, probably. It's hard to tell from your own perspective.
He's got a big ego, but he certainly doesn't have a big brain. That's for fucking sure. Just saying. Okay, these spiders are literally getting on my nerves. I hate this level.
Perspective, if you have an ego or not. But I will try to keep that in check more.
Okay. Now there is one final issue with these messages that I must bring to you.
Okay.
Once again, the stench of piss rains on my boots. You try to tell me it's merely water. You said earlier that you just wanted my feedback about your video. In the DMs, you say to Cinebear you're going to try and reach out to Chud Logic. Cinebear responds positively to that sentiment. And you then say, I think with his help, along with a recorded call on Jack, everything should go smoothly. What did you mean by that?
I thought I could get your help with looking over my video, giving me some advice, and also reacting to it, because from...
You thought Chud was going to take your side of that horrid fucking video. That's what that was. Brian for 5. This is the tip of the iceberg of the Senate, SCC, ACC, Discord, Degeneracy, Leo Convoy, Doodle Diapers, Hopeless Peaches, and the rest are tards. Brian, there is a reason why I have not touched up until this point with that community at all. I did not touch this subject for the longest time. My regulars in this chat, they know that I've been saying for the longest time, I'm not touching that. Let Leah and Chris and Beckett do that shit. I ain't touching it. But I'm sorry. When it got to this point, I had to step in and say something. I had to. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous.
From what I've seen from one of your older videos...
No. Everything should go... No. Everything should go smoothly. What do you mean by, with my help, everything should go smoothly? What does that part mean?
Like, we should be able to get, like, people to realize that she is not a groomer.
Right. So you were trying to use my platform in order to spread your message under the auspices of, oh, I just want your feedback. That's extremely manipulative. And I'm amazed that you think I would fall for that. I'm astounded that you think you could pull a fast one on me like this.
Well, I did want your feedback. And
Who are you fucking kidding?
I did want your feedback. That's why I'm here. I sent you the video.
Yes,
and I was hoping...
But there was an unstated goal, which is to put the message out in front of a big audience, hoping I would sign off on it, and therefore it would help the story, and it would benefit Cinebear and you in the process.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're a
I still want
disgrace.
your
You are a fucking disgrace to this
Yeah,
platform.
I still wanted your feedback. If you wanted to tell me, no, I don't want to do this, I would have been like, okay, cool.
Okay, I understand, but you maybe alluded to the idea that you wanted feedback or told me that you wanted feedback, okay? But that was an unspoken goal, and you clearly had that in the back of your mind. And you were trying to use my platform to...
Chud, I'm telling you right now, he was questioning your intelligence. That's exactly how he treated you with that statement. He was questioning your intelligence because he actually thought that you were stupid. And that's how I truly believe. He thought he had something. You know? I'm trying not to die. Okay, there we go.
push your message forward and thought I'd give it a pass and thought it would benefit you.
Yeah, I did. I did. I absolutely thought you would help me out if first I was hoping we would be able to hang on, let me just calm down real quick.
Please do, by all means. I understand it's difficult for you.
It is, but you know, I need to at least I need to own up to my mistakes. So I'm just gonna own up here. I really was hoping you could help me out with this, and we could talk about give me a...
Take your time.
I was hoping you would help me out with this because I thought you were more skeptical on this, and I thought when one YouTuber talks about something, it doesn't usually go over well, but when two do it, it goes over a lot better. And I always hear your name being brought up almost everywhere. Like I think even in what do you call it, the Noah Samson drama, like apparently he accused you a bunch of stuff, and I was like, huh, this guy just seems to be brought up everywhere. And
okay, so now you're trying to glaze him to get you on your side, and it's not going to work because Chud is smarter than that. Just saying. Where is the exit here? Is it the same place where I went in?
And I don't know you personally. We've never spoken until this day. I've only seen your one video on me. And I was hoping to get help from you. I absolutely was. But I also wanted your feedback.
Sure. So, I mean, you know, what happened with me gave me a lot of perspective on what it's like to be accused of something that is unreasonable, unfair, excessive, overstated, you know, slanderous, lies, whatever you want to call it, okay? But what it also gave me over time is a sense of, well, just because you were falsely accused of something excessive doesn't mean that everyone is going to be falsely accused of something. And so what it taught me is to be more discerning, scrutinize the information, scrutinize the evidence, and come to the best possible conclusion on the information in front of me. Because some people do bad things. It didn't give me a bull in the china shop, I need to defend everyone that's accused. Because sometimes people are accused of things, and they've done something wrong, and they need to be criticized for that. And so I think you've misunderstood what my vision with this stuff is. It's not just defend, defend, defend. It's give everyone a fair shake, give everyone a fair shot. And I did give Xylie Bear a fair shot. I looked at all the available information, including the DMs, and I concluded that the behaviour was totally and utterly unacceptable, even if you want to try and argue about whether or not it's grooming. You know? And I think you've made this mistake in thinking that I just defend, defend, defend. And I don't just defend, defend, defend.
No.
It depends on the context of the situation. You know,
Oh,
even
no.
with the antagonistic conversation we're having now, if someone came out with allegations against you that I felt were unreasonable, I would also defend you along those lines. But obviously, if it came out with hardline proof that you've done something completely unacceptable, I would have to condemn you accordingly. So it's about looking at things and looking at the evidence. Whereas I feel you're thinking, how can I defend this person? And I think that's largely influenced by your personal connection with them, you know?
Yeah, I think it was. Like, I think I was influenced. I wish I reached out to Jack first because I really wanted to get their side of the story. I just didn't think my video would get leaked and this whole thing would get so complicated. I should have done more research, and I do apologize to you if you thought my intentions were... No. I absolutely apologize to you for what I said about you. I should not have said that. I should have said, I will speak to him and see if I can get his help. I should have said that first. I completely apologize for that, and I take the L on that.
See, this is where it gets difficult because you're conceding on everything, and I feel, you know, you start to, as a human being, I start to feel bad. But,
No.
you know,
I know.
you've behaved
I
very
know.
egregiously, and I don't want to hammer the point home. But like, what is to be done about this situation?
All I can do right now is unlist the video. Let me do that now. Or, private the video.
I mean, you know, I need to understand that you're not doing this just because of the pressure. You are doing this because you recognize you've done wrong, right?
No.
Absolutely. I done wrong. And I know what...
I bet you if Chud hadn't have picked this up, that video would still be up. If Chud hadn't have picked this up, because most of the commentary community will sit there and literally ignore the ACC because they look at them like they're just all degens. They're all degens. It's a horrible community. I bet you that video would still be up. If it wasn't for the backlash he was getting now, I truly believe that it would still be up.
What you're going to say, you're going to bring this to the Cindy Bear situation. Yeah, I should have brought up that she also realized she done wrong. That was my bad. I had a lot of confidence about this, but also a lot of unconfidence about this. Like, it's a weird feeling to be very confident and unconfident about something at the same time. And I wanted to reach out to people, make sure this went perfectly, and, well, it clearly didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't looking for any particular outcome. I just wanted to talk to you about the video. If you feel
I'm happy you did, because here's the thing. I'm so unconfident about this, and from what I've been told, you're a pretty intelligent guy, so that's why I wanted your perspective, because I'm going to be real here. I'm not fucking smart. I'm not smart at all. And, I mean, you can clearly see that this might be the biggest fuck up I've ever made on YouTube. And I really am glad that I got to chat with you, because if I am in the wrong, I will happily take down my video. I've been lied about plenty of times, and I've always fought back against people slandering and lying about me. I'm not fighting back this time because I know, after chatting with you and watching through your video, that I am in the wrong here.
Okay, let's talk about your response to this then, because I've seen you in the replies, and they call it spurging, right? So you are repeatedly and excessively responding to criticism.
Oh, absolutely.
What's that all about? What's going on there? Why did you do that?
I think I just got angry and kept on going on and on.
Nick said that himself, yeah. Puddle of head bumps. Diorio didn't know him until 2021, though. Nick wasn't in the CC until 2019. Yeah, that's when he joined SFTP, right? Yeah, I think it was wasn't it 2021 when that's when Augie and them had like an issue with Just a Robot or something? Because I remember Nick saying something about like it was on RFC that they had some kind of debate or something with Just a Robot. I believe it was. Yeah, it was over his John Swan video. Yeah, so...
Because I think what my perspective was, this is not the first time I've used the safe word clip. The first time was in the Mari and Cal drama.
Gian says there's a VOD from 3 years ago. Okay.
And, I helped her out of that. Like, she still got canceled in the end, but I disproved the allegations against her. But point is, I'm going off topic, sorry. Point is, I used the safe word, like, hey, say it was avocado toast and no one did it. So I was hoping to do that again, but then after a while I started to realize around like the time right before I went to bed that, oh fuck, people are actually watching the video, and oh fuck, they're disagreeing with me. Oh fuck, I really fucked up.
Okay, I mean, yeah, it just seems like, you were overconfident. It's this ego thing, and it's like, I don't know, it takes me to tell you that? Like, where's the fucking self-reflection in yourself to recognize this?
I don't know, like I was also very unconfident simultaneously. My roommate was out on the trip, and I usually go through my videos with him so he can like tell me if I'm being too egotistical, if I need to word this better.
Yeah, in 2021, I always forget when I joined the community. When was Creepshow Art? Creepshow Art was 2020, right? I think it was the year after Creepshow Art is when I joined, but I don't think I was fully in by the time. I don't know. I think I've been in this community going on 3 years. I'm not sure. I know what video it is that established me in the community as far as like Willie Mack and Dead on Dave and all them. That part of it. Creepshow was 2020, 2021. Yeah. So it's 20. Okay, so 2020 is when I got monetized, but I wasn't in a community in 2020. I was like a lone wolf at that point. So I think I joined 2021. It does. It runs together for me too. Internet time is horrible. A week feels like a month.
Better word this differently, and he wasn't home, and he was coming home. He came home the day I actually uploaded it, but that was because of the Kumo thing, and I really feel like I fucked up this situation, and And I think I was somehow unconfident, but also overconfident at the same time. I was way too confident that this would go over well, because I don't know, I was just stupid.
High on ego, high on past success. Also, I mean, the other problem I've got with this too is, and look, I'm not here to defend Cine Bears. I'm sure you can tell, but
I can tell.
But you, in your actions, have given this kind of false hope to Cine Bear by acting like this is all going to be okay. When I think any reasonable person is looking at this and going, yeah, Cine Bear's toast over this. This is like too much to overcome.
Okay, I can completely understand where you're coming from. 100%. It's just, I helped Peaches out a lot. It was not just me, it was a bunch of other people. And her backlash was like worse than the backlash Antunes got, if you know what that was. And it took a long time, but we got her out of it. I was only one small person who did that. So I thought, oh, this is surprisingly the backlash Cine Bear was getting wasn't as bad. So I thought, oh, there might be actually.
Okay, so this is what I think. Let me just lay it out for you. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, so your personal attachment. You have said, you have expressed some sort of sexual interest in Cine Bear already, okay? The full extent of that, and whatever, we don't need to get into, but I'm saying that, you know, blinded you to the reality, and that led you to make these statements to Cine Bear, because you were too close to the story. That's what's happened with that.
Okay, I just want to make this clear. I just mean that as in, I'm a heterosexual male. I mean, I find many women attractive. I mean, I'm sure you find many women attractive.
Could you imagine being his girlfriend and hearing this? Can you imagine? What's the ACC art commentary community? Can you imagine his girlfriend hearing this? If the girlfriend is real. I couldn't imagine.
Attractive as well.
Of course, but then you've got to make that distinction of, you know, it doesn't matter if you find them attractive or not. You need to literally put that to one side on your head, and it's fucking business mode. Ask the questions, talk to the person, and you clearly didn't do that. You let yourself get wrapped up in it, and we're making all these odd, weird comments throughout the call and in the DMs. It's quite like manipulative, I think, what you've done in terms of how you've interacted with them. You've given them false hope. You basically said, I'm going to be your knight in shining armor. I'm going to come along and save you. I'm going to do my best to save you. And it was dead from the start. There was no way you were going to save this person when the DMs were leaked. No way.
I have an absolute hero complex. I can admit to that, but like, I don't think.
And you know what? That seems to be a big problem in the ACC. What he just said.
I have an absolute hero complex.
That seems to be a really big problem over there. There's a lot of people over there that have a hero complex. Like, bruh. Like Leo Convoy, all the rest of them people. Yeah, it seems like a real big problem over there. I think Jar Dinosaur, I don't think they were actual children. I think they were, like, technically adults. I believe. I don't know. I didn't get into the Leo Convoy story. I am not the one to ask about Leo Convoy. I'm going to be honest.
Admit to that, but, like, I don't think, from my perspective, I wasn't giving them false hope, because I saw what other people went through and how much worse the backlash was, and I thought, I was comparing this to a Pyro drama, so I thought, okay, if Pyro could get out of it, I'm sure you can too. If Peaches can get out of it, you can too, and that was my justification. I think you're misunderstanding my intentions here by thinking I'm manipulating her to, I don't know, do something with her and save the day. Like, that was not my plan at all. I mean, I'm happy with the relationship I'm in.
Sure, but then the thing is I think that the manipulation aspect comes in that you're like asking for phone calls with this person.
Mad Max says, now I pay attention to how people speak through projection. Yeah. Yeah. I've noticed, Mad Max, I've noticed I do the same thing now, too. To be honest. Like, I'm more tuned in to see if like, it's like when I listen to somebody call out video, I ask myself, okay, so when I called out Mysterious about her Trisha Paytas videos, the very first one I did was I showed you the who, what, when, where, and why on Mysterious's video. And the one thing that story taught me is you always ask who, what, when, where, and why. Yeah, you always ask the 5 W's. Who, what, when, where, and why. The why being the most important. Why did they make this video? What is the actual reason why they made this video? And it's always good to watch videos and ask yourself those questions. Because then, usually, if they're trying to bullshit you in a video, you can read between the lines and figure out what was the purpose of that video, you know? Thank you, Jar Dinosaur. I am very proud of my mysterious review. That was one of my shining moments, I do feel like. And let me tell you something. I was going up against a monster with that one, because I got months of harassment after that. Months. As tiny of a channel I was, I got months of harassment over that one. Oh, they hated me. They hated me because I called out their Lord and Savior Mysterious. Woo. This is why you let your enemies speak chat as to reveal their secrets. Very true. Very true, Mad Max. You're diabolical.
Presenting yourself as, I'm going to do my best to save you. And, oh, by the way, can we have a
In a
private
good
conversation
way.
where I fall asleep to you? Like, you're accessing contact with someone that you wouldn't otherwise have, using this story as the leverage to do so. Is that an unreasonable take?
I wouldn't have gotten contact with them if it wasn't for this situation. I will admit to that. I had no interest in what was happening until now.
I mean, these DMs tell a very troubling story of you continually talking to them about things outside of the story, and even discussing framing your video in a certain way to defend them whilst you're asking for sleepy calls with them.
I know, but a lot of the calls were about the situation. In fact, I think maybe all of them were. I can't remember.
And you know what? No, actually, no. Wait a minute. I got fog in my brain there for a second, and yeah, no. Skip that. Skip what I was about to say, because it left me as soon as I paused. It was crazy.
Because I didn't record them all, or any of them.
Okay, but so you were unsuccessful in having calls, but you still asked for them that weren't about the situation. I mean, you wanted that to happen. Whether or not it did is another matter. But you were wanting those calls to occur. You wanted a more personal connection. You were pursuing a more personal connection. Whilst you were trying to do a video about it that's supposed to presumably be unbiased, while you're telling them you're going to frame it in a way that's going to benefit them.
Admittedly, I just wanted another commentator. Admittedly, I will admit to this. I want another commentator in my corner because I had others in my corner. Lio, you've seen what happened to him.
Yes.
Peaches, she's gone. Doodle Tones, she's gone. I feel alone now. Like I'm just standing here, and I need someone there to like look through my videos and say, oh, hey, can you change that, or can you change this? Like, I love my roommate and all, but he doesn't know like this kind of stuff. He doesn't know like drama.
Those list of people were the ones that looked through your videos. Bruh. What the hell?
Drama stuff.
So you specifically went about this in a way, one of your goals was to get the person who's accused of grooming and is engaged in egregious behavior in your corner because you wanted an ally.
If I could prove that they weren't a groomer, and yes, I did want an ally, yes, because Peaches became, I guess it was because Peaches became my ally after I helped her out, or him, or whatever pronouns they go by now. And I went about this a very stupid way. I really thought I had something here. I thought my video was going to be pretty solid and it was going to change a lot of minds. I was clearly overconfident in that fact. And then I was hoping, oh, now I have this person who will help me out.
I mean, you know, it's like each thing I point out, and you're, you know, sure, maybe, you know, I can't prove of a direct sexual interest, right? I can't prove that. I can only point to things which seem to indicate there's a hint of that at least, right?
Yeah, you can.
Well, he already said it. You don't have to prove it now. He already said it. He already said it. Those words already came out of his mouth. You don't have to prove it now. He literally said that out of his own mouth. Like what?
Sure.
Right.
But the thing is, you know, whatever the reason, whether it's sexual, whether it's to get an ally, whether it's to get a friend, whether it's to get someone to talk to on sleepy, lonely nights, it's insanely unethical. And also, it is leveraging contact that you wouldn't otherwise have, because your sole reason for reaching out to this person is to report and talk about what happened and their alleged grooming.
Yes. Yes. Wait, actually, I zoned out. Could you repeat that? I apologize.
No, it's fine.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Why are you up here? You did yourself no favors coming up here. No, actually, no. I'm glad you did because you were destroyed right now. Bruh.
I'll put it very simply to you, okay? The reason I use the word manipulative specifically is because the manipulation is in that you have got somewhat of a captive audience. This individual has got no allies left. Everyone is leaving them to the side. And you come along on your horse, knight in shining armor. I've got a hero complex. I'm going to save you. And then you have a push for a more personal connection with this individual, including sleepy phone calls. So you're, taking advantage of this captive audience scenario to do this as you're one of the only people in your mind that's going to help them.
Well, a few others, but yeah, I think I had a very big lapse in judgment with that, and I have removed my Cine Bear video, and I will be going over a lot of the proof you've presented, because now, seeing into this light, I do see the issue with it, and I will be taking the L on that. I will be going over that in a follow-up video. This is the dumbest thing I've ever
Okay. It is very dumb. But you understand, like, what I'm pointing out to you, I'm not trying to use too strong a terminology here, but, City Bear is there. City Bear is alone, okay? You're the knight in shining armor, right?
Yeah.
And then you're trying to capitalize on the situation, pushing for more personal contact. This isn't just a lapse in judgment, right? It seems like this is quite targeted and specific in what you're doing. Like, you've thought about this. You've considered this. You want an ally, so you're going to capitalize on their situation and try and bring them to a corner.
Yes, I absolutely did that. That was stupid of me.
I mean, like, is this the first time this has happened? Have you done other things like this before? I don't know the answer to that, and I don't know if I can trust you to answer me honestly.
I don't know the answer to that either.
First time I think it was with Peaches, although other people were helping Peaches. I think that's all I can think of off the top of my head.
And then, of course, your behavior leads me to another point. In that I feel like you were trying to kind of ice out this Kumo person.
What do you mean?
Well, you were approaching this and talking to Cinebear about Kumo, and although you didn't explicitly say it, the kind of implication that I got was you were trying to present at least a lightly negative implication about Kumo before he leaked the video, right? But
yeah, I don't have the highest opinion of the guy, but I do think he can be skeptical in the right area sometimes. I mean, there's a whole history with Kumo. I'm not going to get into it right now, but...
Well, Kumo wants to call in and talk to you. Is that acceptable to you?
After he leaked my video, I'm not okay with that. Anyone else, I would be, but, like, after he leaked my video, I just don't want anything to do with him. And honestly, I just don't want to have anything
Okay,
to do
well,
with
listen,
him.
I can't press you to do anything. I can only put it to you, and you determine, obviously, if you want to talk to him or not.
How did...
I just think I don't want to put any pressure on you,
How did Kumo get the video to leak? I heard there was a screenshot or something. Does anybody know how Kumo got the video to leak it? His editor. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. They were in Beckett's chat saying it was them. That's right. Yep.
It feels like you've had a lot of shit to say
You're
about
right.
him. I think
I
I'm
remember
going to
that
give him
now.
the right to respond at least.
Oh, you absolutely should. I think he has every right to respond to me. It's just, I don't think I painted him in that negative of a light. Like, I did say some nice things about him in my video, but I don't know. I think I really fucked up this situation, I think. Mind if I leave for 5 seconds? I need to grab a water.
Please, by all means.
Thank you.
Well,
Bruh.
what's going on, guys? Just waiting for the water perspective, the water angle, the water thing.
Hold
I'm
on.
back.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if that's your decision, that's fine.
It is interesting being on the other side of this for once. Usually, I'm the one not on this side. But yeah, I'm probably going to get a lot of videos made on me. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate, and I'm going to have to admit to my wrongdoings in a video.
You think?
I don't agree with everything people have been saying about me. And like, I even seen your video. You agreed with some of my points.
Well, okay, that's true. The points I agreed with were when I think it's undeniable that there's a case to be made there, like this birdie person and the GoFundMe. I think that is a very uncontroversial take. And I'm sure that people are just disagreeing with you on instinct on every part of the video. And I would not do that. I think there's a couple of good points made in there. But it's like a couple of good points and a boatload of terrible points and all the other issues that I've expressed. So it's just, it's overwhelmingly bad, even if there's a couple of good points. You know? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, and to the audience that doesn't know about the Birdie thing, Birdie is now Jack. Okay. And there is a, how do I put this? There's a story out there apparently said by Birdie themselves, or himself now, that there was a ferret involved and the ferret wasn't into it, if you know what I mean. And apparently Birdie on their channel, the channel is Birdie, had put out a video about Cindy grooming, and they were, I guess, best friends with Cindy, and they had lived with Cindy for a time, and they're all fucked up too. So this is like a group of fucked up individuals, it sounds like. What's up, Sliggins? Yes. So a ferret is involved, and we're on team Save the Ferret. Okay? Just letting y'all know now. We're on team Save the Ferret. Hold on. I'm going to get that donation just a second. Sliggins, thank you for being a member for 7 months.
Sorry, this was the biggest fuck up I've ever made on YouTube, and I'm going to take the L for this. I'll go through everything I did wrong.
Okay, well, listen, look, I don't want to belabor the points again and again. I feel like I've made my point. You've made concessions, you've taken the video down, so, I'm cool with that. However, there is someone in chat who I think covers this stuff more. Are you familiar with FPS Diesel?
FPS Diesel. Diesel patches?
No, not
No,
Diesel
Patches is another
patches.
YouTuber.
Poor
But
FPS
people are asking
Diesel.
about FPS Diesel coming on. No pressure, of course, to any party, but if that was...
Poor Diesel. Every time somebody mentions his name, FPS Diesel, they always go, Diesel patches? No, not Diesel patches. If we meant Diesel patches, we would have said fucking Diesel patches. Shit.
the case and you were happy to talk to them. I don't know if they've got anything to add.
Diesel. The name does sound familiar. FPS Diesel. FPS. I'll look them up on YouTube.
Okay. I mean, look, I don't want to put any pressure on you to talk to anyone you don't want to, and I am purely doing this for content's sake. Don't get it twisted, okay? I've not got your best interest in heart. This is all about content for me. But if you want to talk to people and take some licks, I'm happy to facilitate that, and it seems like some people are willing to, even if you don't want to speak to Kumo.
FPS Diesel. Okay, I found the channel. Yeah, I've seen them before. I've seen their video on the Fall of Yandere dev. Yeah,
I mean, obviously, I'm assuming FPS Diesel has got something to say. I mean, I don't know. People in chat.
No, bring them on. Like, they haven't done anything too terrible to me, as far as I'm aware.
I just think they've got more knowledge of the art community, and whilst I feel like I've, been quite fair in this, I don't want to miss anything, and just make sure everything's covered.
Hey, what I care about most is people like actually getting the truth. I fucked up, and if my video is bad, then it's bad, and I have to take it down.
FPS Diesel, if you're there and you want to hop on, just add me on Discord. It's Chud Space Logic. Queeman wants to come on. Apparently, I don't want to like bombard you with loads of people that are just going to shit on you, but this is probably a good place just to hash it out, and I can be a fair adjudicator of everything. If
he absolutely deserves it.
I can.
I'm sorry.
Act accordingly, but Queeman, if you're just going to come on and go on about this guy being autistic, I don't think that's reasonable. We need to just be a bit more chill. I think. Okay. Right,
wait, what about autistic?
Oh, Queeman is very Queeman is autistic, but I think he's got this kind of like internalized thing where he goes super hard at autistic people because of that. You see what I mean?
No, I don't think autistic people deserve any like within reason, I think my autism is not what's holding me back. It's me being stupid. Like neurotypicals make mistakes all the time. I made a mistake.
Sure, I just don't want to subject you to someone that is going to be very brutal and vicious to you. You know, I think that'd be unreasonable. So as long as Creeman could be chill, maybe he can come on. FPS Diesel is going to come on though, so let me just add him real quick. Okay, you might need to join the call.
And if anyone wants to cover my video and make fun of me, I can't stop ya. Go for it.
Okay.
I need to learn from my mistakes, and if I don't get bashed, I'm not going to learn.
Okay, so just bear me a second, and we're going to add FPS Diesel real quick. So, hello, FPS Diesel. I think this is the first time you've spoken, I believe.
Yeah, I believe it has. What's up?
Yeah,
hey,
your reputation precedes you.
Apparently it does. You know, I'm glad that you've watched my Yandere dev video, Jar.
Thank you.
So, okay, I'm going to be honest. I was a little rough on understanding what was happening with this Cine Bear groomer individual, right? But I'll tell you why. Here's why I heard about this, and I got interested. Because I heard, Jar, you were getting a little, like you were starting up trying to start up a relationship with him, or be a little, like, cordial.
I'm just friendly with the way I talk, and I have a girlfriend. I'm not interested in a romantic relationship with any.
When'd you get in a relationship?
With my girlfriend?
Yeah.
She's gonna hate this when she.
Okay. Diesel is my buddy. All right. We all know Diesel is my buddy. Okay. I love me some Diesel. Hold on. I'm getting a message. Free P. Oh. I love me some Diesel. But when he first gets in a call and he puts on that particular voice, he drives me insane. And I mean that with love. Okay? I mean that with love and compassion. Okay? I have not. I want to check it out at some point, though, Sliggins. Oh, wait. Hood Ornament, thank you for being a member for 10 months. My girlfriend goes to a different school.
Watch it. In a romantic relationship with any.
When'd you get in a relationship?
With my girlfriend?
Yeah.
She's gonna hate this when she watches. It was about 2 years ago.
I was in a call with Diesel right before he jumped on. Oh, I said good morning to you, geriatric, and you ignored me. Bad old lady, bad. Listen here. You little shit. You South African little shit. All right? I am not going to take your elder abuse today. Okay? Not today, Satan. Not today. All right? We are not doing the elder abuse tonight. I am already hopped up about this mofo. I am not dealing with you tonight. Okay? Save your ageism for another time. It's corpse abuse at this point. You know what, Beavers? I don't like you. I don't like you. I do not like you. Okay? At all. At all. I do not like you. You are the worst member of Now Recording. I said it. I said it. I said it. You are the worst member of Now Recording. Period. Point blank and to the motherfucking period. I'm not going to hide them. Deep down inside, I love beavers. But you can't tell them I said that. All right, let's go.
I think our... God, she's going to strangle me when I don't remember the anniversary. I'm just really stressed out right now. But yeah, we've been in a relationship for a few years, and we're planning a trip to see my parents in San Diego right now.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay, Platinum. I may not hide beavers, but I may hide you for that comment. I need a content warning for angry old woman yelling. You need a content warning when I hide your ass from this chat. I'm just saying. Platinum. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to hide you.
And we're planning a trip to see my parents in San Diego right now.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. I mean, that's a long time to be in a
Dark Moon, welcome to the Just Saying Squad. I appreciate it.
relationship, man. You know, 2 years, it's pretty serious.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know you work with a lot of different artists and in many communities for your things. But, there was an artist that you had sent very interesting voice memos to one time. And, the funny thing is like you had started kind of a professional relationship with them. But then over time, you started asking them to get in personal calls all the time and asking to hang out and be friendly. So I just find it a little weird that you were in some, like, quote-unquote 2-year-long relationship. Now, Chud, I have a clip to share, and I will send this to you now.
Okay. I'm not sure where this is going, but I will certainly play it.
Me neither.
Oh, I mean, it's content, but I wanted the context for how long Jar's been in a relationship. This is a conversation of Jar asking an artist for a thumbnail, and for some reason, this was how he responded. Now, the artist in question sent a GIF of a cat saying yes, but let's just look at the.
Bro. It was ugh. I remember when it happened.
The tone here, okay? I just think it's quite interesting.
Oh, you can share your screen.
Lumpy Willie said this robot can get it if you know what I mean. Lumpy Willie, you ain't right. There is something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you, bro. There is something wrong with you, bro.
Your end if you want, because maybe that's easier.
Oh,
I actually
God.
have it up. Here we go.
Okay. Right, what is this?
Yo, you're all good. You can finish it up tomorrow, in fact. Yeah. What a cute little pussy.
Tell me when you guys are done with the clip.
I think we heard it from your end, Jar.
Oh, you did? Oh, you want me to finish it?
I mean, that's the whole clip.
Oh, it is? Oh, it said there were more seconds. Yeah, I was talking about the cat. That, again, same with the cock. That's just my sense of humor.
That is not appropriate. That is not appropriate whatsoever. You are in the DMs with that person for business relations and business relations only. Not personal, not nothing else of any kind. Definitely not for a joke like that. That's it. That is inappropriate. Very inappropriate. Yeah, you know what, Harlequin? Same. I've cussed people out for less. Absolutely. Same.
And it's not weird for you to be asking this artist for personal chats all the time and then sending messages like that? Like, it's appropriate?
I guess it's not. I should probably work on that.
Yeah.
Now, if you have a professional relationship with someone, Jar, do you think it's okay to talk like that? Like, imagine you said that in an office. You'd be in HR's office.
Definitely not.
True.
I mean, this was eventually going to, I knew that the way I joked around would eventually catch up to me. This is why I can't hold down a job, to be honest. And yep,
This is why I can't hold down a job. Jesus Christ. What? Platinum for $2.79. I need a buddy. Everybody get your buddy. You know what? True, Platinum. At this point, y'all might want to do the buddy system. Honestly. True. Let's hear that again. Let's hear that again. You know what? We'll even hear the actual recording again.
Right, what is this?
Yo, you're all good. You can finish it up tomorrow, in fact. Yeah. What a cute little pussy.
Tell me when you guys are done with the clip.
I think we heard it from your end, Jar.
Oh, you did? Oh, you want me to finish it?
He's 18 or 19, right? No, from what I'm hearing, I don't know for a fact, but from what I'm hearing, Jar is like 30 years old. From what I'm hearing, Just a Robot is like maybe late 20s, early 30s. Somewhere in there. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know for a fact. Rocky BB for 2. I need an adult, like an adultier adult than me. I know that's right.
I mean, that's the whole clip.
Oh, it is? Oh, it said there was
Yeah.
more seconds. Yeah, I was talking about the cat. That again, same with the cock. That's just my sense of humor.
And it's not weird for you to be asking this artist for personal chats all the time and then sending messages like that? Like, it's appropriate?
I guess it's not. I should probably work on that.
Now, if you have a professional relationship with someone, Jar, do you think it's okay to talk like that? Like, imagine you said that in an office. You'd be in HR's office.
Definitely not. I mean, this was eventually going to, like, I knew that the way I joked around would eventually catch up to me. This is why I can't hold down a job, to be honest.
This is why I can't hold down a job. What am I supposed to think about that? I'm not going to throw any allegations out there. No. I'm not going to throw any allegations because I never personally had any interaction with this person. But in all honesty, what am I supposed to think about that? You have a problem with joking like that, so you have a hard time holding down a job. That one sentence he just said says a lot. In other words, you can't help yourself. It sounds like you can't help yourself from talking to people like that. That is a major red flag. Yeah, I'll say that. You know what, Sliggins? You're 100% correct. I will say it like that. That is a major red flag. Platinum for $2.79. Your Honor, it's just my humor. Starts grip. Platinum. Jesus Christ, Platinum. Thank you for the $2.79. I appreciate it.
And yep, this is finally out there.
What are you fucking insane?
Yes. Okay. We are running on the platform. Wood Chipper 2024. That is the platform we are running on. Wood Chipper 2024. And we're going to make it into Wood Chipper 2025. Okay? We are passing out wood chipper. I am passing out wood chippers like I am Oprah Winfrey. All right? You get one, you get one, you get one, and you know what? I really like you. You get two. Good God.
To say that? What are you talking about? You can't hold out a job because you're going to talk about the cute little pussy?
Okay.
What?
Okay, let's chill. Look.
Just humor like this. This is just like my sense of humor.
No, that's inappropriate. You need to stop. If you can't hold down a job because your sense of humor is getting you in trouble, what does that tell you? What does that fucking tell you? It tells you that, maybe you're doing something wrong. What the hell? What the hell? Shit.
FPS Diesel, I fear you've come in here without a serious point and you're just looking to embarrass this poor robot. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
I have a confession to make. I believe it is.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't realize he was going to do that. So it's just...
Facts. And I was DMing Chud going, let FPS Diesel on. He has something to say. Let FPS Diesel on. Let him on. Let him on. Let him on. I was bugging the shit out of Chud. Not really. I gave him like 2 DMs. But I was saying it in the chat. I said it in the chat a couple times.
Some embarrassing clip from a little while ago.
It's fine. I think I deserve to be made fun of for the stunts I've been.
No, that's not making fun of. No, bro. That is for embarrassment purposes. That you are in the DMs of people saying this shit. No, it's not just simply making fun of you. It's pointing out a red flag. No, this isn't just making fun of you. No. You are literally a walking, talking red flag. You are a red flag with hundreds of thousands of people on your channel. What? Shit.
Polling. I will also go over this in my follow-up video. Like if people want to make fun of me, like I'm not a pussy. I can handle a few jokes being made at my expense.
Okay, I mean, you know, that's good natured, I guess. I'm being asked to deploy the Jew, the autistic Jew.
Well,
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Do y'all want to watch the Queeman part? Tell me now if y'all want to watch the Queeman part. 1 in the chat for yes, Queeman. 2 in the chat for no, Queeman. Let me know if y'all want to watch the Queeman part. 1 in the chat for yes, 2 in the chat for no. Okay, there's more ones than anything. All right.
Well, thank you for having me on, Chud. Jar, you have a wonderful day.
You too, man.
Pleasure, thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So listen, this guy can get a bit vicious sometimes, but I will make sure that he is on his best behavior because I understand this is quite difficult for you. Okay.
Well, I think it is difficult, but I think I need to get like made fun of for this. I mean, like, it's like just stopping the Ellis Mark thing. He had to deal with it. A lot of other YouTubers had to deal with getting bashed by fuck ups they've made. So I think I deserve everything that I have coming to me.
Joe, this is disgusting.
True.
Have you seen her?
Seen who?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Here we go. Here we go. Everybody put your seatbelt on. Here we go.
Penny.
I've never seen a picture of her face.
Yeah, no wonder. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Look, you're
L McNasty. Thank you for joining Just Saying Squad. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
a predator, bro. You're preying on pedophile pussy on the internet.
Oh,
It's disgusting.
calm down, man. What the fuck, dude?
Well, I'm a huge pedophile defender, as everyone knows. Okay, so there's one thing I can't stand. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
And that's seeing Jar here, looking for vulnerable pedophiles online for him to fuck. This is, you're coming into an allegation, and just immediately presenting yourself as a deceiving force here, and then going on a video and saying the kid started it. Like, how did you first become aware of the situation? Like, what was the first piece of news you saw about this?
The kid started it. Line was about how people said, "Oh, Cindy groomed them into being inappropriate," and it was like, "No, Cindy didn't do that." That's all that line was supposed to be in reference to. Now I have never seen Cindy Bear's face ever. I have borderline no idea what she looks like. And
yeah, what was the first piece of news you saw about this situation? What first got you interested?
What was it?
Jack's video.
Right, Jack. Where did you see this? What
Birdie's video. The channel Birdie.
where was this coming from? I'm just wondering, what was your mind?
You know what, Harlequin, it made me want to pull my hair out too. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. The way Jar was reacting to Queeman just made me want to bang my head against my desk until I went unconscious.
State going into this. What were you seeing?
Well, my mind state was at first, oh, maybe there's a predator. See their response video. Oh, I'm a predator. Oh, I guess they're a predator. Then I see some people questioning this just a little bit, and I'm thinking maybe this is not as cut and dry as people once thought. Maybe I should reach out to Cine. And ultimately, I think I should have just been like, fuck it, upload the original.
See, listen, this is why I like Mad Mex in my chat, okay? Because he obviously has a brain. Mad Mex says, the goal of grooming is to corrupt a mind. And it can go further as to basically get them to do what you want them to do. It doesn't always mean you are trying to have some kind of sexual, okay, I'll say it like that. Well, you know, at this point, it doesn't matter. You're having some kind of sexual relationship with that minor. It doesn't always mean that is the end goal of it. But it is normally something corrupt that you want them to do or be okay with. And that's why I like Mad Mex in my chat. And that's why, and he comes from my, well, he doesn't come from my chat, but he is a regular in my chat. And yes, of course, because he's smart. Because anyone who comes and chat into my chat, you're the smart ones. Okay? Letting you know now.
Video before this all happened.
That's okay. No. There's something that's not true. You didn't say, oh, maybe this isn't clear cut. I'll reach out to Cine. When you started speaking to Cine, you already had a narrative. You'd already decided that Cine was innocent because messages laying out your questions for Cine and the questions you ask her on the call, you make it clear that you think Cine is innocent.
Yes, Queeman. Yes, Queeman. Get him. Excuse me, not her. Him. Get him. He already had it in his mind. And he already set it up for Cine that he thought that she was not guilty. When he gave her the questions in the DMs, he already set it up that he thought she was not guilty.
Yeah, that's that. Well, not innocent, just not as guilty as people painted her as. But
Yeah, I did Just a Robot accidentally. I didn't mean to. It was because I was thinking of Cindy and Just a Robot at the exact same time. So, my bad. Sorry, Kyron is now misgendering me. I mean, not misgendering me. Now canceling me because I accidentally said she instead of he. When it came to Just a Robot, I had a lapse in judgment, and I am sorry. Are we good? Do I need to put a hoodie on and sit on the floor and cry? What do I need to do? I'm just wondering. I could do it if you need me to. Midna says, as a woman, I forgive you. Boom. Got the pass. Let's go.
Well, you're putting like things in your messages saying like you're saying it's a setup when you're asking her questions.
wait,
You're saying that if the victim was friends with the person who wrote the document, then it was probably a setup. That's like something you wrote in your questions for this person.
Hang on, let me scroll back up.
I can. I've got this here somewhere. If you want me to read it out exactly.
Yeah, I already found it. I just need to know the number. Set up.
Okay, bro.
I'm dyslexic. It's hard for me to find it.
Okay,
There was
bro.
something about asking if Tenno or Eno or whatever the name was friends with someone, then it was probably a setup.
Can I post? Let me just screenshot it and post it in chat, so you can see it for yourself.
Okay. There we go. Thank you. Here we go. Right. So it's on the screen.
Yeah. So which
yeah.
question?
So
was it?
question number 4 is.
Okay, let's read the questions real quick. 1, did you take your apology down? If so, why? 2, did you even look at the docs on you before you made your apology? 3, was the person who made the first doc the same person who made the old doc about you being with a 17-year-old when you were 19? 4, is the 14-year-old friends with the person who made the doc? Because if so, this might have been a setup. 5, no, I do not think you are innocent in all of this, but I don't think you're a groomer or predator is the right thing to call you. Number 5, you literally tell her you don't think she's guilty. These are the quote-unquote questions. There wasn't even a question in number 5. Number 6, the things you did aren't good, but you weren't trying to get with a 14-year-old, at least from what I can see. You aren't on the same level as EDP 445 or someone else. Where's the question there in number 6? Number 7, why are you going to give up your channel you have spent year and years working on? 5 and 6 weren't even questions. Those were fucking statements.
Is the 14-year-old friends with the person who made the doc? Because if so, this might have been a setup. So you're coming in here with pretty strong narratives.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
weren't just coming in here impartially, were you?
Well, I heard that they were, but Cindy confirmed that that wasn't the case as far as she was aware. So, yeah.
Right, but even if they were friends, how would that imply it's a setup? The only reason you're implying that it's a setup in that question is because you've got a predetermined notion about the validity of the case.
How in the hell would it be a setup when you have a 188-page Google Drive or Google document that shows the DMs, that shows the logs between Cindy and the 14-year-old? How is that a setup? Does Cindy set herself up? Because that's exactly what the fuck it looks like. Cindy set herself up. What? How is it a setup? There were 188 pages of proof. Where was the setup? Where? You idiot. You absolute fucking moron. Lumpy Willie says, you gotta understand his CPU was malfunctioning. He just needed to get sent back to the factory and he'll be good as new. You gotta be less harsh, Xylie. It is not in my DNA to be less harsh. I'm actually being less harsh than I actually want to be. FYI. Just letting you know. I am not being as harsh as I really want to be. I'm holding myself back.
What my thought process was maybe Eno being not Eno, fuck. Cinny being stupid would have been like convinced
how do I make
to
money off depressed people?
hang on, sorry, I'm trying to think of what my thought process was back then. I think Cinny would have been encouraged to talk to this person like this, and I was just trying to see if this was a honeypot situation. Even if it was, it wouldn't have like it wouldn't.
Even if it was a honeypot situation, Cinny still would be wrong. Just like Yandere Dev, you told Diesel that you appreciated his video on Yandere Dev. That was a honeypot situation. However, Yandere Dev was wrong. Just because if it is a honeypot situation, it doesn't make it right, because the 14-year-old told her she was 14. Just saying, you fucking moron. You fucking moron. It's like the zero thing all over again. The whole Ice Cube thing and the whole thing with I think it was 14-year-old and Ice Cube thing. The 14-year-old had told Zero 2-3 times that they were 14. Even if it was a honeypot, even if it was a 40-year-old neckbeard living in his mom's basement, Zero still thought he was talking to a 14-year-old. It doesn't matter. Come on now.
Wouldn't be that much. I just wanted to get confirmation on it.
Oh, that's another thing, actually. In the call with Cinny, you actually mentioned that you almost got by what you described as a honeypot, right? What was all that about?
That was I told the whole story. Some 14-year-old was like, I want to make you Hopi. And I was like, oh, no, I know where this is going, block. That was the whole story.
Yeah, too bad Cinny Bear couldn't do that, huh? Too bad Cinny couldn't block as soon as somebody said I'm 14 fucking years old. Wouldn't that be the responsible thing to do?
What do you mean by you know where this is going? You said in that video as well that you cut it off because it was a honeypot, right?
I think that was the terminology I used, but it was like a 14-year-old or possibly someone pretending to be a 14-year-old trying to like get me in a situation like this, and I was like, no, I'm not interested. No, thank you. I didn't even respond because I was like, Nora, what I respond with is going to be taken the wrong way.
I'm sorry. Okay, listen, I might be an asshole for thinking about this. I hope you're not communicating with minors at all. Honestly, I don't want any adults communicating with minors on the internet. I mean, hell, I don't even think fucking kids should be able to be on Discord or on Twitter until they're 18 anyway. All right? I'm going to tell you right now, minors shouldn't even be able to get into Discord. But bruh. He says, I knew where this was going. So was that the first message they sent you, or did you talk to them for a while before they sent you that? That's my question. I have questions about that.
Oh, so you didn't respond. There was no response ever to this.
As far as I can remember, I mean, it was a really long time ago.
Okay, so anyway, back to the message. You were saying, so you went in with a predetermined notion here. You had already decided, because we can hear it in the start of the Cinny call. You'd already decided that Cinny was innocent. You were saying, oh, you're going to get through this. Oh, it'll be fine. Oh, these are just things you got to do to get through this. Oh, you've already decided where you lie on the facts of the case when you start talking to Cinny.
Yep.
Yes,
so I am just wondering, but you are presenting it as though you came in impartially. But you did not. You very clearly went in with the motivation to defend Cinny.
It was already laid out in the questions that he had for Cinny before he even talked to Cinny. He already had his notions about the case before he even had his conversation with Cinny. And you could see that with the line of questions, even though two of them weren't questions, they were fucking statements. but with the line of questions he had for Cindy. You can already see it. He already had his mind made up.
I went into that call with that's for sure. With the situation itself, I was impartial because I was convinced Cindy was 100%.
Beaver! Beaver! Shut up. Oh my God, Beavers, I hate you. Just catching up. I can't hold down a job because I keep joking about pussy in front of my manager. I respect it. Jesus Christ, Beavers. I can't wait for you to get to this part, Beavers. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, Beavers. Just shut up.
Guilty at the beginning, but then I started thinking, maybe this won't go the way I think it will. Like, maybe there is something I'm missing here. And then that's when I was like, like, I've been having doubts about this whole drama since I began my original video about this. And then I was like,
Yeah, here's the thing, Jot, is that the one thing that came close to even, like, attempting to defend Cindy in any way that could ever be received well is pointing out that, or, well, trying to point out, because it's actually true, but trying to point out that the grooming checklist doesn't apply to the situation. And that's a point that I just heard Kumo saying like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. So it seems like you just came in looking for a way to defend Cindy and latched onto the best narrative you could.
Yep.
But really all you cared about, you didn't care about defending Cindy, you didn't care about making the video. You cared about getting close to Cindy. Because your entire setup here has been not, I'm going to do a bunch of research and lay out very clearly what the issues with this case are. Not, I'm going to go through the logs and point out how it's not grooming.
Yep.
It has been, I'm going to use the situation to get in a call with Cindy, sit there and act friendly to Cindy, and then collaborate with Cindy to make a video.
Exactly. Queenman just literally laid it all out. Laid the whole thing out. He was not wrong at all. No lies detected. Just saying.
That's been your game plan.
I mean, I don't think the word collaboration. I mean, is it a collaboration?
It is collaboration because
if you're going to get her to make art for you, that is fucking collaboration. Because she did something for your project. 100% that's collaboration, you fucking moron.
You are asking for thumbnails and shit, dude. You are absolutely collaborating. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I tried to get multiple thumbnails. I mean, I wanted to get something out of this, but I ultimately didn't use it, mainly because Cindy asked me not to. But yeah, I guess that's fair. Collaboration, that's a fair term. But no.
And she looked up the term for grooming, and he used that screenshot in his video. We saw that from Internet Versus. So yes, it was a collaboration. 100%. You moron. You're a moron. You should not be doing this at all. You should not be doing this at all.
No, I was not trying to use this to get with Cindy. I can understand how it looks like that.
But every action you've taken, every step of the way has been purely oriented around getting you closer to Cindy and not towards any actual goal. Your video fucking sucked because you couldn't be bothered to read the messages, and you didn't do any independent research aside from what Kumo had already done for you on a stream like 2 weeks beforehand. When you spoke to Cindy, you spent zero time interrogating her actual side of the story or interrogating any of the facts or interrogating what she thought she did wrong, and spent all the time trying to build a rapport with her and build connection. And then you spend more time afterwards jeopardizing the story, bitching and complaining about the fact you can't fall asleep, you need someone to fall asleep on call with. And then when Kumo turns around and tries to clean up after you, you say, oh yeah, that Kumo guy's backstabbing us. Yeah, you shouldn't trust that Kumo guy. You shouldn't trust, because you're very clearly feeling insecure and threatened by Kumo. So every step of the way, all of your actions are oriented around trying to fuck some freak pedophile online.
I mean, look, if you got a problem with what Queenman is saying, say it now, because I'm going to say you're full of shit. I 100% agree with him on this. 100%. He is not wrong. He is spitting facts. He's cooking right now. He is 100% cooking right now. Yeah, he's telling the truth. 100%. Yep.
That is all you've been interested in.
No, that is not true. I have no interest in Cindy. I haven't even seen a picture of their face. If Kumo wants to get with Cindy...
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all know now Beaver's about to get kicked from the chat because I cannot believe Beavers McWood done said, how old is Cindy? Is she cute? And I can save her. Beavers, you're not gonna think she's cute. And she is 21 now. Okay? I guarantee you're not going to think she's cute because you have said some very bad things about people who have looked worse. Cloudy, Cloudy, I see you. Stop it. Spray bottle, Cloudy. Spray bottle. Spray bottle. Don't make me get the spray bottle out, Cloudy.
So I have no interest in Cinny. I haven't even seen a picture of their face. If Kumo wants to get with Cinny, if that is the case, go for it. I don't really care about that. My problem, I started saying that when Kumo leaked my video, and I was like, what the fuck? And like, you can say that's cleaning up after me, but like, you know, what would be cleaning up after me would be like messaging me on Discord, hey, don't go through with this.
Cat, stop it.
Like video or whatever, or like, hey, this is what you should change about it. Like, I feel like I'm being treated very.
Didn't Kumo send you a message saying like, your friends were right, don't release the video, whatever the fuck, or take down the video? What?
But he didn't see the video yet, and I really thought this was going to go by differently. And
okay, but you just said that if he was actually trying to clean up after you, he would have been trying to stop you doing stuff. But he was trying to stop you, but just he wasn't educated enough for your liking at the time. Even though you haven't even read the logs that your video is about. You haven't even read the logs your video is about, so I don't know why you would think that someone has to see the source material to know.
Yeah, I don't understand how he went to go make that video and he didn't read the logs. I don't understand how he could even say the things he said in that video and he didn't even think to read all 188 pages. Like he said in his video, it's mostly just screenshots. So how come you didn't read them? Just a robot. How come you didn't read them? Because if you would have read them and still come out with your video like you did, I'm looking at you sus as fuck. I'm actually still looking at you sus as fuck because you said you skimmed through it and the pictures alone was highly inappropriate to show someone who is 14 years old. The pictures alone were highly inappropriate. Because remember, you just skimmed through it. Layla was 188.
You know what? Like, I don't think... Give me a second. I need to think.
That's fine. Go on, Queeman. Let's chill out for a second. Let's Mr. Robot here process that in his CPU. Okay. I
mean, it's been a very stressful last couple of hours.
Sure.
But no, I want to make this clear. From my perspective, he didn't want me talking about this situation because it didn't go so well for him, so he assumed it wouldn't go so well for me. I don't think. I thought my video would go by a lot better than it actually did, and.
No. Okay, wait a minute. Rocky says even Cindy figured out Jar wasn't above board and her judgment is trash. No. Cindy thought Kumo was going to get her out of it. Because Kumo was going around saying it wasn't grooming also. But then, Kumo was kind of sweeping for her also. In a sense of, being quote unquote nice to her and stuff. But then he realized, wait a minute, when he got on Beckett's stream and Beckett, they had their talk. She thought Kumo was going to get her out of this. So, yeah, Beckett set him straight. Yes, he did. Beckett set his ass straight. And he took the L on it, and he posted something on Twitter about it.
I don't think, I thought my video would go by a lot better than it actually did, and this is by far the dumbest thing I've ever done on YouTube. I absolutely take the L on that, but I have no, aside from having Cindy as an ally, I had no interest in Cindy.
How can you sit there and still call her a fucking ally? She just dumped your fucking DMs to Kumo, the person you hate the most that let out your video. She talked highly inappropriate with a 14-year-old, in which, honestly, I swear, it looked like grooming to me. And you're still calling her an ally. Bro, that makes me sus as fuck of you. I'm sorry. I may be overdoing it and I may be overthinking it, but I'm sorry. That's sus to me. That's sus to me.
What's it like? Because you already admitted you had sexual interest in her earlier, right? You said, I'm a straight man. Of course I've got sexual interest in Cindy.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen what they look like, but like, as a woman, I'm going to find a woman attractive. I'm going to find women attractive.
You've got that little autistic niggling in your brain where you hear a female voiced online, you see a female cartoon character online, and you're like, whoa, female cartoon characters are so fucking hot. I want to fuck that female cartoon character. And now you've oriented your entire online content creation career around this.
I think, you know what? I'm going to be like Matt Pitt on this one. Anime is at fault. Anime. I blame anime for this shit. And I understand I have people in my chat that watch anime. You know what? Get over it. Okay, I came from the days and age of like Flintstones and Scooby-Doo and stuff. Anime did this. Okay? That's what did this. Absolutely. It was anime. I'm telling you now. Bruh. Listen. I look at my character that has been drawn for me by Top Tomato, who's in this chat, by the way. She did an excellent job on it. She captures my resting bitch face so well. I love it. I look at that and it's cute, right? I don't look at anime or any animated characters beyond than them being characters on a screen. People have, it's like an epidemic of people looking at animated characters and going way too far with it. It is an epidemic at this point. You know what, Walter? You may be right. You know, it's probably just the internet's fault. It's the internet. Layla, we weren't looking at Voltron wanting to have sex with it. Okay? And anybody who was looking at Voltron wanting to have sex with them, they were shunned. Okay? We need to get back on the shun tip. We need to start shunning people again. I'm just saying. We need to start shunning people again. Come on now. Jesus Christ. Don't give me the history of fucking anime. Obviously, I was being sarcastic.
So, I mean, you see a hot cartoon character. I mean, I've admitted that Data Animations' cartoon is pretty hot. But, like, I have no... people can make their avatar look like however they want. I'm not bald in real life. I'm actually
it's influenced you, hasn't it? You've looked at that little cartoon avatar and you've thought, I can protect that little cartoon avatar. And so you've
I did not think that.
I feel like you probably have, because you've admitted to having sexual interest in this person you've never seen. They're just a disembodied female voice who's being accused of being a pedophile. So...
I mean, you're going off on like bringing up my autism when it comes to like cartoon avatars, but it's also, you can also say it's my autism when I say, well, like, of course I'll be, okay, sorry. But of course I'm saying that.
Wait, who is Jaden Animations? Who is that? Who is that? Jaden Animations photo. She's just a storytime animator. She's the girl that Nuxtaku was obsessed with. Okay, alright. Jaden Animations is a animation channel with 1 million subs. Okay. Biggest storytime animator. Okay. All right. Thank you. I didn't know. I didn't know.
As a straight male, of course I'm going to be attracted to a female. That's all I mean by that. I really should have been more careful with my wording there.
Sorry, repeat that last bit.
Sorry if I stutter.
He said he should be more careful with his wording.
I mean, before that, what he should be more careful with his wording about what? About being sexually interested in Cindy, or?
No. I mean, like, as a straight guy, of course I'm going to be attracted to women. Like, if she was a guy, of course there would be no attraction there. I was very autistic with my wording.
So are you telling me that every woman you have communication with, you're sexually attracted to them? Because that's what you're making it sound like. If you have... Bro. What? What? That's crazy.
Or?
No. I mean, like, as a straight guy, of course I'm going to be attracted to women. Like, if she was a guy, of course there would be no attraction there. I was very autistic with my wording.
But it's not just like a generic, I like women, is it? It's you were specifically having interactions with this person.
Meowser, I was being sarcastic. You've been in my chats long enough to know when I'm being sarcastic.
Of course there would be no attraction there. I was very autistic with my wording.
No.
But it's not just like a generic, I like women, is it? It's you were specifically having interactions with this person where you were trying to have them call you while you were in bed. You were saying you needed help falling asleep.
Yep.
These are like specific. It's not just a general, I like women because I'm straight.
I see what you're getting at now. I was not choking my chicken to her voice or anything like that.
I'm not. I was not even suggesting that. I was not even implying that. But thank you for letting us know. That's why.
Okay, well,
that's not the direction.
We pretty much just talked about the situation, and that's pretty much it. Because like I was very nervous about this. I was losing sleep over this, and I think I did fuck things up. And you know what? Maybe this is the thing that will finally take me down off of YouTube if this is the narrative people are going to go with.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm going to be honest. I hope so. I hope so. I don't want any redemption for this guy. None whatsoever. None. Nope. None. I hope it is. I'm going to tell you right now. I hope it is.
The narrative people are going with, you are in multiple. Diesel has just come on here 2 minutes ago. You've been in multiple people's DMs trying to build relationships with them through content or content creation, and then immediately turning it into a nice pussy. Do you want to see my cock? Like this is it's a pattern. We're looking at multiple instances where you're behaving this way.
It's my sense of humor. I've said this.
No. This is retarded bullshit that like sex pests try and pull, where they'll say, "Oh, it's just my sense of humor," or "Oh, I just joke around like that with people." No, you are deliberately You are deliberately bridging the gap between platonic interaction and sexual interaction.
Yes.
That's what you're.
Yes, exactly. Oh my God, Queenman just hit it right on the head. He hit the nail right on the head with that. Hit the nail right on the fucking head with that.
They'll say, "Oh, it's just my sense of humor," or "Oh, I just joke around like that with people." No, you are deliberately bridging the gap between platonic interaction and sexual interaction. That's what you're attempting to do. You're attempting to blur that line and bring those two together.
Yes.
Saying, hey,
exactly. Oh my God, exactly. That's exactly what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing with those messages. Just a robot. I've seen what you type to people. That message FPS Diesel had that he called up, I saw it. I saw it when you did it. It infuriated me. And then we turn around and see you did it with Cindy too. How many more people have you sent that to? How many more women, being that you're a straight guy, your words, not mine, how many more women have you sent that to? Like, bro. Meows says, is it just me or every person who bases their personality on being anti-SJWs wind up being socially stunted freaks who just don't know how to talk to women without being a freak? I mean, Meowser, you know, I can't argue with that point right now. I can't argue with that point because it's just like, bro, these people are crazy.
I want to see my cock, haha. And then maybe she goes, oh, that's not your cock. How about I see a real cock or something to this effect? You're opening the door. You're putting your foot in the door. That everyone can see that's what's happening.
Trust me, it is my sense of humor. That's all I can say. I can show that I've done this with other guys. Like, if this is the case, if I did have sexual interest with Cindy, actually, no, that doesn't work because, like, it didn't last long enough. Well, the other artist, the other person who sent you that, oh, fuck, wait, that also doesn't work. That was actually about, I think that was actually about the Cindy thumbnail. Well, I can prove, if I make my follow-up video and I prove that I've talked to other people this way, it never escalated. Will you at least, like, take that into consideration?
No, I won't. No, I won't. Because if you're going around talking to a bunch of women like this, I'm sorry. I'm looking at you sideways. I am so sorry. That's just going to check another little box for me to look at you sideways. Defending Cindy? Check. I don't know about the other ones. People are telling me in the chat there's other things too. I don't know about those. But apparently you got a history of defending people who shouldn't be defended, from what I'm hearing. But you apparently talk to other women this way. That's another check in the sus box. Just saying.
This is just my sense of humor.
Yeah, if I can see interactions where you're talking to a guy where you've...
Just because it's your sense of humor, it does not mean that your sense of humor is fucking appropriate. It doesn't mean it's appropriate.
Reached out platonically to a man of around your similar age, and you've started saying, want to see my cock, and asking for late night bed calls. Yeah, okay, I'll believe you. If you can show me that, I'll believe you. I'll say, you know what, this guy is just a freak to everyone. I don't think that's what it is it? It's going to be one time we made a dick joke to one of your friends, but it's never going to be the bed calls. It's never going to be we're going to get through this, Cinny. It's never going to be any of that, is it? Because that's very specific language that you would use when you're trying to build a close relationship with someone online.
I can see that. I can see where you're coming from. And I have had late night calls with other people, like just falling asleep talking.
We've all sat in VCs. We've all been in VCs on Discord, okay? We've all been in late night VCs. Everyone's done that. We're not talking about that. We're asking about you laying on your bed, saying to someone, I'm having trouble falling asleep. Can you call me?
Yes.
Sure. I'll try to get you that.
Jesus Christ. Just unplug the internet. Just unplug the fucking internet. Just do it. Yeah, and get yourself a flip phone. All right, take away the smartphone. Get away from just get a flip phone. That way you can dial 911 when you need to. You can call your job that you're probably going to lose because you said you can't hold down a job. Okay, and get off the fucking internet. Lord of Destruction for 2. How many Twinkies he got? Oh my God, I know. I was thinking of that too, bro. I was thinking of that too. You are not wrong, Lord of Destruction. I was thinking of the exact same scenario. I was thinking the same thing. Jesus.
Okay.
Oh God.
Creeman, any other comments on broad?
No. I think you covered the video mostly. I just cared about him preying on pedophiles. It's disgusting. I can't believe it.
Well, I appreciate you. Sorry, go on.
I'm not the next Coyote Lovely. God damn it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I appreciate you coming on and putting that to him. Thank you very much, Creeman.
All right, I'll catch you later. Thanks for having me on.
No worries.
Yeah, I'm going to have to respond to a lot of this stuff. And I'm not going to lie. I knew I was going to get backlash for a Cine video. And right now it seems like it's worse than ever before. My girlfriend just said she's watching the stream and she's not. She's shaking, so I'm going to talk to her about this. She can get.
Look, listen, mate, okay? I'm not looking to cause you fucking personal problems here, right? I'm just looking to expose what I think is egregious behavior.
I'm going to be honest. I don't care about his personal problems. Chud is a better person than me. I do not care. I do not care. Call me cold-hearted. I don't care. I do not give a shit about his personal problems.
But if you've got shit to sort out, yeah, go and sort that out. I mean, you know, that's not really my concern. My concern is I think you've done something wrong. I'm calling it out.
That's fine. That's fine. It's just, I did not think those messages would be seen that way, and now I feel like, now I really feel like I really fucked up, and I really should watch what I say nowadays. I just...
Listen, I don't want to, you know, string you out forever on this. Like, we can call it a day there. I don't think anyone else really wants to call in and has got any questions for you. I think we've covered.
You know what, Mauser? Like, you can tell most of these people dropped out of high school. Mauser, I know a lot of high school dropouts. All right, I know quite a few high school dropouts. They're not like this. They're not like this at all. That ain't got nothing to do with it.
Forever on this. Like, we can call it a day there. I don't think anyone else really wants to call in and has got any questions for you. I think we've covered it all pretty, you know.
Yeah, this is the biggest L I've ever taken on YouTube. This is, I really did not think people would think I was having, I didn't expect people to think I was having ooh-woo conversations with Cine Bear. I didn't think that would, like, come to the conclusion. Anyone would come to that conclusion. My mind's a mess right now. I'm just going to be rambling.
No, sure. I mean, you know, Nicholas Diorio's here. I don't know if he wanted to ask any questions about this. He probably just wants to.
Okay, we're gonna stop once Nick jumps on and says what he says, because he is such a little shit. Nick is such a little shit.
Question. I have a quick question. You brought up Nicholas Diorio in your video about me. Like you said, he fucked up too. And in a way, and I was like, wait, I don't know this. I don't know Nicholas Diorio that well. So what did he mess up on? If you said that, if I misheard.
Oh no, I think no. I'm Turkey Tom. I was talking about Turkey Tom messing up the pirate situation.
Oh, okay. Well, the problem is like, I don't think I can handle much more. Like I think.
No. So, listen, I don't want to like fucking fuck your life up. I don't want to mess things up with your girlfriend. I'm just, you know, calling it as I see it and trying to be fair. You know, if you've got something to sort out, you don't have to say it. Go and sort your life out. You know, I'm not keeping you here.
I know.
Yeah, get off the fucking internet. That's the best thing you can do. Get off the fucking internet. Just get off the internet.
If you've got enough, you don't talk to.
Lumpy Willie, nice try. I read that sentence before reading it out loud, and I will not be reading that sentence out loud. But nice try, Lumpy Willie. Nice try. You almost got me. You were kind of close. But I have learned through the great trolls that I have in my chat, aka Teddy and Crash, I've learned to pre-read before I read it out loud. Okay? They have trained me in the art of trolling. Okay? So, good try. Good try. You tried it. Good job. But I have defeated Lumpy Willie this day, and I am proud.
Everyone else, that's fine. You know, I'm not a monster. I just want a bit of content out of it. I've got that, and I've said my piece about it, and I think that's fine for me. If you've got nothing else to add, we can end it there.
She just told me she doesn't want to be in a public call. She wants you to tell the chat that, I guess, but yeah, she's
no, I'm not looking to fucking do couples counselling. Okay, listen, you go. You should leave. Let's leave this. Let's end the call. You go about your business, and we'll leave it there. Okay.
Okay. Well, I want to still thank you for calling me out for this.
Dark Moon, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I know.
I just try to be fair in all of this. That's all.
I know. Sorry, my mind's going a mile a minute.
No, let me look. Okay.
Alejandro, no, I am not from New York. Yes, I'm Puerto Rican. I am not from New York, as you can tell from this very country-ass accent I have. I am definitely not from New York.
Let me say this, okay? Lots of fuck ups here. I'm not looking to fuck your life up, right? I'm not looking to destroy your channel. I've just tried to be fair in all of this. You know, if you've got personal issues you need to resolve the back of this, you need to go and deal with that. I think you've done the right thing by taking the video down. And, I mean,
Yeah,
that's all I can really say, yeah.
I just never thought things would get this bad. I didn't think it's going to suck now because people are going to paint me as the next Coyote Lovely, but, like, I swear I had no romantic interest in Cinny. I swear. But now I don't think people will.
Well, look,
believe me.
to be clear, you know, I talked about that a bit. I personally didn't pursue. I was other things I was talking about. That's Queeman has put that to you, and you've answered accordingly. I don't think it means everyone is going to see it that way, and I'm sure there's people that would disagree with that analysis. But I think you've left yourself open to that by engaging in the conversation the way that you did, and that is the fundamental issue here.
Absolutely, I agree with that. I just, I'm going to have to apologize to my roommate because.
Who is Cinny? Ninja, you gotta go back. You gotta go back and listen to this. Because Cinny is just a not very good person. Was in the DMs with a 14-year-old talking about R-word fantasies and has an R-word fantasy comic, like, book type thing she was making about a video game character, and it was bad. Yeah, I know you did, Ninja. I pretty much gave you the, yeah, it was R-word fetish comics. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Gamer. Yeah. Yep. And this idiot, Just a Robot, not Chud, Just a Robot, they made a horrible video to defend Cinny, saying Cinny wasn't grooming, etc., and he got called out for it big time.
Because he told me, like, oh, I think something bad is going to happen when you do this. And I thought, oh, it's something I can't handle. Holy fuck, I did not expect I did not expect half this shit.
I think your roommate and your girlfriend, I believe, both told you not to release it, and I think they had your best interests at heart. And I feel like
they did. But they more so thought, like, oh, you're going to have to fight for like 6 months doing this like you did before, and we don't want you to see you stress out about that. And oh boy, this is not a fun time for me. But, you know, after 10 years of being on this platform, I knew eventually my day would come when people would point and laugh at me. I kept on saying in multiple videos, one day I'm going to be the one that people are going to laugh at. I knew that was going to happen, and it finally happened in a very, very avoidable way.
Bruh.
Okay, well, listen, I will end it there. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate your time, and all the best.
I'm just looking forward to the 20+ videos that are going to be made about me.
Dude, get out of the call!
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously, you know, this segment's going to go up. Other people are going to watch this and comment on it. I mean, it's going to. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's going to be a tough couple of weeks for you. And I think
I know
the best thing you can do is put.
So
go on.
At the same time, I've seen people get backlash. Like, you've seen what Turkey Tom went through with the pyro stuff. You've seen Vosh expose his folder of horses and anime children. Which, like, I'm going to be honest here. I'm still glad I'm not that guy.
Well, yeah, but here's the problem, though. Do you have it?
I'm still glad I'm not that guy. Okay, listen. I know I can be a stickler for words, okay? But look at that Vosh guy and his folder with the horses and stuff. I'm glad I'm not that guy. So my question is, because I like to pick things apart sometimes, and I can be quite autistic about it sometimes. Does that mean you have a folder that you can get called out for? Because that's the first thing I thought when you said that. No, I don't speak Spanish. I was never taught. Do you have a folder that you can get exposed for? Like, why would you make a statement like that otherwise? I'm just asking. I'm going by what he said.
Pyro stuff. You've seen Vosh expose his folder of horses and anime children. Which, like, I'm going to be honest here. I'm still glad I'm not that guy.
That makes me think a little bit too hard on that one. Tay is like, maybe he meant sucks to be that guy. I don't know. Maybe that's what he meant. Maybe. Oh, God, no. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Why do I feel like there's a folder? It's just the way he worded it. He made me feel like there's a folder. Oh, no. God. Holy shit.
Well, yeah, but here's the problem, though. Do you have it in you to ignore the worst of what's being said about you and just keep pushing forward? I don't know if you do. I feel like this is going to crush you, and it's going to be your own design.
We'll just have to find out. We'll just have to find out if I'm man enough to handle it or not. We'll just have to wait and see. Only time will tell with that one. I'm not the toughest guy, so I think, who knows, maybe this will be the final nail in the coffin for me. Or maybe I will bounce back from this stronger than ever, or weaker than ever. We'll just have to see. And are you adding Nicholas to okay?
What do you want, Nicholas?
Listen. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight. We're going to be saving your relationship, okay?
You can hear Nick. You can hear him hit his fist like he's super excited, like, let's go. Jesus Christ. He's such a little shit. I swear to God, he's such a little shit.
I will bounce back from this stronger than ever, or weaker than ever. We'll just have to see. And are you adding Nicholas to okay?
What do you want, Nicholas?
Listen. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight. We're going to be saving your relationship, okay? We just got to set this whole thing up, get the two of you guys in a call. We can fix this situation. We're going to do some love phones. A relationship hangs in the balance, okay? I think that's the pitch.
I won't lie. I'm glad he's having fun with this. Like, at least, if people are making fun of me, I'm at least glad they're having fun with this. But, like, hey, Nicholas Diorio, love your content. I'm pretty sure you're going to make fun of me for this. And...
Hey, Nicholas Diorio, I love your content. Please don't make a video on me and expose me to all these people. Please don't. I love your content. That's what I heard when he said, hi, Nicholas Diorio, I love your content. I heard, please don't expose me. Please... Please don't make a video on me, please. The desperation that was in his voice when he said that. Oh my God, hood ornament for 5. Don't ask me about my taxes folder that I totally don't have. What folder? What are you talking about? I couldn't. What? No, I mean, you mean taxes? Thank you, hood ornament for 5. Holy shit. Oh.
I won't lie. I'm glad he's having fun with this. Like, at least, if people are making fun of me, I'm at least glad they're having fun with this. But, like, hey, Nicholas Diorio, love your content. I'm pretty sure you're going to make fun of me for this. And if you want to, I can't stop you.
I just think that we should save this whole thing, dude. I think that we should figure out this whole thing, get it all out in the open, and save your relationship in a open setting.
Wait, you mean my relationship with my actual girlfriend?
Yes,
or...
we should bring her on, and you guys should have a public discourse conversation to come to an agreement.
She's not interested. She's not going to do that. I will have to talk. I'm going to actually call her after this whole thing is over.
Dude, tell her the pitch. I think it's a fantastic career move, and I would love to host it.
Nicholas Diorio, you are such a shitter. I swear to God. Holy shit. He's evil. He's evil. Who are you calling a snake, Beaver? Oh, Beaver said earlier, he said he didn't know much about Nick, asking Chud to bring up drama to discredit Nick. Now he is a fan. True, Beavers. I didn't pick up on that. You are correct. You are correct. True. Tay, Nick is not seeing the pearly gates. He's evil.
All right. She'll probably say no. Well, run it by her.
Don't push her. Don't push her. Don't go over the line. But I'm just saying, it's a great idea, and I think that.
No. Tell him no, thank you. Tell him no.
Okay. All right.
So I think no means no.
Nicholas is not concerned with boundaries, clearly.
All right, I'll let you guys get back to it. I just had to make my fit.
Okay, listen, mate. Look, okay, I feel like you're just hanging out here, and it's like, you know, you got shit to deal with. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get any people that are gonna shed more light on this. I think you need to put out a response, sort your life out.
I'm gonna be working on that. It's gonna be like that Just Stop thing, except for what Just Stop did wasn't nearly as egregious as what I did. That's like that's the really sad part. Like what I did was far worse than what Just Stop did. So, and Just Stop was a lot more beloved than I was. So, I don't know how this is going to go for me. I kind of felt like my time on this platform was slowly coming to an end, but you know, it was nice while it lasted.
Okay, and one final thing. You know, I'm not saying you should talk to him. I think quite the opposite. You shouldn't talk to him, in fact. But you know.
Yes, he is still in the call. He should have left this call after Queenman. He should 100% left this call after Queenman.
It's only fair that Kumo's part of this. I'm going to bring him on after the says piece. So fair's fair. I've got to give him a chance to respond to some of this.
All right. And hey, if there was something I was mistaken on, or hell, if there was something I lied about, I'm totally.
Corvus, I 100% agree with you. It's the gene. It's definitely he definitely has the gene. I agree with you.
Willing to do a follow-up call because my mind is just going a mile a minute right now.
Listen, Jar. Chud's not going to help you. Nothing can help you with what you did. Nothing. Chud is not going to help you, bro. What?
Just so dizzy with everything, and pretty sure Kumo is going to say.
Okay, Thuman. Okay, look. Thuman is coming up in here acting like she's exposing somebody. Okay, Miss Thuman. All right, Thuman come up in here going, Xylie, you said you would stay away from ACC. Okay, I was going to. All right. Let me break it down for you. I was going to. All right. Then I watched everything back, and I was just getting angrier and angrier and angrier. And then I saw Chris the Narc go live by the day, and I sat in that fucking live stream with Chris and went through all 188 pages of that crap, okay, of the doc, all right? And I saw everything that I saw. And I already had known before I went into Chris's live stream that I wanted to join the fight to burn down the ACC. But after my call with Chris and I was in his live stream for 5 hours, I knew I wanted to join this fight. Okay? Miss Thuman. All right? So you think you're exposing me, but you're not. All right? Because I already took the L on the fact that I'm fucking talking about this shit. I'm just saying.
Save some very not nice things about me, but like, I fucked this whole thing up. I'm a big fuck up.
Okay, well, you know, we'll leave it there. Go and sort your life out. If you want to come on and talk again, I'm happy to do so. I'll be as fair as I can. And we'll
okay.
Okay.
Well, I need to go use the restroom.
Okay.
Bye.
All the best.
Yes, please go to the bathroom. All right, Nick's gonna call in next. Do y'all want to hear Nicholas? Yes or no? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Or are we done? 1, do you want to hear Nick? Because I know he calls in right after. 2, are we done? Jesus Christ, y'all don't want me to go to bed. All right. It's not long.
Goodbye.
Oh, bro!
What do you want, Nicholas?
That was so awesome.
Chud, do you notice how Chud always talks to Nick like he's like the older brother? And like Nick is always the pesky little brother. Remember how Chud used to talk to Nick about Tipster? And then he finally changed towards Tipster? The shit is hilarious. Their dynamic is so funny to me. What do you want, Nicholas? Nicholas, what do you want? Apparently Nicholas doesn't know boundaries. Lord of Destruction for 5. This stream is brought to you by Chris the Narc today. True, actually. You're not wrong, Lord of Destruction. You're not wrong at all about that. Can't even get mad at that one.
Bro!
What do you want, Nicholas?
That was so awesome. Bro, can you stop making people delete their fucking videos? I got this one in time. Asshole. I'm still trying to get the other one.
I'm not doing it intentionally. I'm honestly not trying to, you know, I never say
This
to
is
anyone
like
delete your video.
This is like Larix if he ended his stream every time I went live, but also made the guy delete his video before I could start my stream just to fuck me over in return.
Listen, I don't want to get a reputation, okay? I'm just calling things as...
No, you're getting that reputation. That's 2 in 1 week. 2 in a week's time. You have made them delete their shit before anybody could get it. Okay? 2. Thank God I was the first one to even stream the other video because I wouldn't have been able to get to it in time. Just saying. Oh, speaking of which, hey Ramunda, oh my God. What's up, Ray? How are you doing? Yes, I'm talking about you. God damn it. Shit. Thank God I was the first one to go over that damn video. Fucking chud.
See them fairly. All
Dude,
right?
you're like an assassin. You keep assassinating the content. You're fucking creating non-tent for everybody, you dick.
Okay. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like I didn't do, you know, I called it as I saw it. He obviously agreed with my
But in all honesty, that video by Jar needed to go. That video needed to go. Listen. I am not going to feel sorry for Just a Robot if he feels like he can't come back to YouTube. I am not going to feel sorry for him at all. I'm not. And you know me, I'm against deplatforming. All right? I really am. I'm against deplatforming with certain criteria. All right? If you meet a certain criteria, bye. Xylie Girl Jar is known to hold grudges and is the biggest lolcow in the ACC. We have all been waiting for him to either leave or shut the fuck up for the longest time. God damn, Dooman. Holy shit. Dooman's like, listen, we've been asking for this motherfucker to shut the fuck up, okay? Listen, Ray, listen, you didn't do this kind of level of bullshit, okay? You weren't sitting here saying somebody wasn't grooming when they were obviously grooming with 188 pages of fucking proof, okay? You didn't pull this kind of bullshit. You can stay. Jar gots to go, all right? Doug, thank you for being a member for 18 months. I appreciate it.
criticism. I mean, I don't want to stop myself off, but like, yeah, I mean, I was correct about everything I was saying about him. He's obviously got some issues.
Okay, he will clap back at everyone who covers him in a year or two from now. I hope he does. I hope he does. Because you know what that'll mean? That'll mean, okay, 1, say he claps back in 2 years. I'll be 50 at that point. Now, can you imagine? I'm 48 now, and look how mean I am now. How mean do you think I'm going to be in 2 years? How mean do you think I'm going to be in 2 years? Ninja style, I am not 300 years old, you piece of fucking shit. Ninja, I thought we were good, Ninja. No, we gonna stop for a second. I thought we were good, Ninja. I thought we were okay. I thought we were awesome, you know? You come into my chats, you know? Prove it. I'm not doxing myself for you. Kiss my ass. As a woman, why would I lie about my age? Bruh. What do you think, I'm gonna fucking lie and tell y'all I'm 29 when you see a picture of me going, that bitch ain't 29, look at her. Look at all that gray in her hair. Ain't no fucking way she's 29. Get the fuck out of here. I'm about to turn 49 in December. Shit. I thought Xylie was infinity. Y'all kiss my ass with these old jokes. He has been a menace. It's so cathartic to see people from outside our community to see how annoying he is. Well, I'm on the train to burn them down, Thuman.
Groomed that guy into getting fucking annihilated for like 4 hours. That guy just would not leave. Dude, he got annihilated for so long, he goes, all right, dude, I am down, though, to do a second phone call. Did that break your brain when he said that? He wants to come back.
Well, I think that's a product. Like, obviously, you know, I don't want to completely wreck the guy. I'm not looking to destroy anyone. It's just... Oh,
no, I want him completely wrecked. I want him completely wrecked. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. He is, yeah, not good.
I was just calling things out, and he just go like, "Yep, that's right, that's right." Oh, I'll delete the video. Cool. I don't know, bro. Are you gonna cover any of this?
Yes, I'm probably gonna go live tonight. I literally saved it in time. Holy shit, this is so fucking funny. I can't believe it. I was watching some of this with Augie earlier because he's like, Just a Robot was kind of a reoccurring character from After Hours because we got into like a fight with him 3 years ago or something.
You know what? I want to watch that. Does anybody have the link? It's on After Hours, so I should be able to find it. I'll look it up later. We might actually watch that because there's going to be a couple times this week where I'm going to go live twice. So maybe one of my midnight, or not midnight, but maybe one of my late night streams, you know, gaming and reacting, kind of like what we did tonight. Maybe one of those streams, we'll watch that because I really want to know the history on that. Unfortunately, Jar is known to be invincible. He is like a roach who survives in even the roughest conditions because he ain't got no brain inside his head. Well, we definitely know he ain't got no brain. That's for damn sure.
Thing.
Well, I don't know how much you've seen, but the craziest part of all of this is he sent me the video and asked me to watch it on stream.
Yeah, he's.
I think someone clipped it recently. Okay, I'll look for it. I'll definitely look up. I'll look for it. Yeah, I'll do it, Marlikins. I'll do it just for you, Marlikins. Thank you.
Part of all of this is he sent me the video and asked me to watch it on stream.
Yeah, he's like, oh, Nick, I respect you and your content or something like that. I'm like, I don't think we left on the best terms last time we interacted. I don't think he remembers I remember who he is.
Yeah, I mean, I covered him back in my soy days, and I think I gave like a fair criticism of his video. That's what I remember him from, being like a rant.
Yeah, you used to be like a turbo trans conservative, right?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly it.
I mean, no,
transgressive.
A communist.
Well, sort of, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
But I heard you were like super, distribute all the wealth, dude.
Well, sort of, I guess. I mean, I still got
like,
some perspectives on that. To be honest, some of my I wasn't really fuck the police, but some of my fundamental positions haven't really changed.
Wait a minute. Is that what we need to do for a stream tomorrow? Because you know I do afternoon streams. I just didn't do one this afternoon. I had things to do. Do we need to look over Jar's other like dramas? Is that what we need to do tomorrow? Do you want to do that tomorrow? It was either that or I was going to watch a Diddy video tomorrow, that one that was suggested to me. It's like 40 minutes long. Ray, I have a chill chat. My chat it's pretty chill. I love my chat. My chat's awesome. Y'all want to look at the Jar stuff? Thuman, do you have links of videos for me to look at? Because you gotta think, I'm coming into this blind. I would love to know. Girl, you would be here all month if you went through the Jar rabbit hole. I don't know if your brain could take it. I think we need a retrospective on Jar. Do we need a retrospective? I want to do a retrospective. Thuman, it is your responsibility to give me some links to start me down the rabbit hole. You have been tasked to do this. Ma'am. Okay, we're not doing 12 hours, okay? My ass is too old for that, and I have to actually cook tomorrow, all right? Okay, well, DM me on Twitter, all right? Whoever sends it to me, DM me on Twitter, and, yeah. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You really need to get into the politics of it.
You would totally fuck the police until like that black guy started tailing you at VidCon, all right? Then after that, you became a conservative. You can link to the time that the black guy started calling out your shit on a fucking live stream to your political shift.
No, dude. It's not that simple, okay? I was never really anti-police. Anyway, dude, I don't care about my past politics. It's about fucking Just a Robot.
Harlequin, I'm not going over Jaguar Right. And I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to... hold on. Hold that thought. We'll talk about that in just a second. All right? Let's finish this, and then we'll talk about Jaguar Right real quick. Okay? So hold on to that. Just hold on to that.
And basically, he sent me this video, and apparently he said to me it was to get my feedback. But then there's these DMs that have been leaked of him in City Bear, and apparently he wanted to like use me as a tool with which to put the message out on my stream, because obviously I get a decent amount of viewers.
This is your Mama Max.
Well, yeah, but the difference is, unlike other people, I smelled it straight away and called it for what it is. I didn't fucking prop him up for years, did I, eh? Not that you did that, but you know.
Okay, nobody propped up Max, okay? The reason why... Chud. Well, we didn't prop him up. Okay? We all knew what Mama Max was, but it was scary. All right? The only thing I'm going to say, and I kind of touched up on it in one of my Mama Max live streams. After my personal call with Mama Max, I had to deal with some shit in the background that only two other people know about. Two other people only know about this. And it made me think it wasn't worth it to go after Max. I'll never make that mistake again. Ever. Ever.
Anyway, totally mogged.
Anyway,
mogged, bro.
Well, we don't need to get into the ins and outs of that. But so what else are you covering tonight? Why don't you show your stream before I speak to Kuma?
I think that's literally it. I didn't know if I was going to do a stream this weekend again, but I mean, this is obviously a whole stream's worth of stuff to go over the debate and go over the video. But yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be good. What are your?
No, I don't think Chud. I don't think Chud's not talking to Nick when he was talking about Mama Max being propped up. I think what he's talking about is how Mama Max's friends didn't call him out for his shit. I think that's what Chud is talking about. He's not throwing any accusations at Nick at all, and really not even the commentary community, because we were all siding with Tommy. So there's no accusations there at all.
Your thoughts on Jesse Gender?
Bro, I covered that yesterday. For way too long, to be honest. Jesse Gender, did you watch any of my coverage?
Okay, I don't care. We're done. I'm done. They're talking about some shit I do not know nor care about. Okay. Now, Jaguar Wright. Let me go ahead and tell y'all about Jaguar Wright real quick. A Diddy stream is coming, but unfortunately, this shit is hitting the towers, and I have to do this shit first. Okay? So I am still going to cover Diddy. I'm not covering Jaguar Wright for this reason. Jaguar Wright is how do I put this nice? Is a mentally deficient clout chaser. She has been right about some things, but she has also been wrong about things. And the longer it's going, the worse it's getting with her. So that's why I will not cover Jaguar Wright. And I'm telling you, if you watch that, because I had a friend of mine reach out and want to talk and wanted to look up the Diddy stuff, and they found Jaguar Wright, and I said this: take everything she says with a grain of salt and not facts. Yes, Jaguar Wright is a conspiracy theorist. A broken clock can be right twice a day, 100%. So if you are watching Jaguar Wright videos, take what she says with a grain of salt. So, okay, what did Diesel say? Crazy that Jar wrote all that Pokemon. Diesel, jump it. Diesel, I'm calling you. You're getting the call. You're getting the call. Just know you're getting the call, like right now. You're getting the call because you're in here and you are... Okay, what?
What do you mean, what?
What do you... What he did what?
Oh, I lied.
You're in my chat line and spreading misinformation?
Yeah, but like because the comedy outweighs the fact that it's a lie, you know?
That's not very journalistic.
Do you know about the Game Freak Pokemon lore? Is that
No, I don't.
That?
I have a life, so no, I do not.
It's been all over Twitter.
What are you talking about?
You literally liked my tweet about it. I cannot believe this.
Wait, did I really? Wait.
Yeah.
No, lies and propaganda.
I was literally talking about Typhlosion at the Diddy party, okay?
Lies and... Oh, I thought you were... Oh. I don't even know who that is. I just thought the tweet was funny.
Oh, yeah. Well, it is funny, but it's even more funny if I say Jar wrote it. I guess for the sake of sanity, no, Jar didn't write any Pokemon fan fiction. But if he did, he should claim that.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. We're no longer friends.
Listen, this could be even worse if I explain it to you, but I won't.
I don't want the explanation. I don't care. I refuse. I'm already going down this rabbit hole. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. Thank you very much. I am okay not knowing this information. Just letting you know right now. Okay. So, do you think Jar's going to come back and try to make a video?
I hope so, and I literally have like 0 horse in this race. I'm like deliberately trying to self-insert myself into Josh's response video.
Bro, same.
Like being a #1 op and just being really mean.
Bro, I listen. You know how I feel about deplatforming, right? I want this dude to unplug and get the fuck out of here. Honestly, that's what I want. That's what I want. And this total ACC takedown, I'm all for it. Wood chipper. We're passing out wood chippers to everybody. Just passing them out.
I was scrolling through Jar's channel, right? Because I was like, well, what's this guy been up to? You know, I just remember him being, you know, there's something about it can't be a phenotype because he's a drawing, but like the cross to arm character phenotype, you know, it just drives me fucking nuts. And he had like, shit. Fuck, let me find it. Hold on. He did like, all right. So he was doing creep show art videos, right? And then he immediately covered the Set the Programmer thing. Right? That was 3 years ago. Feels old. Actually, there's no way that was 3
I'm
years
gonna
ago.
be
That
honest.
happened multiple times.
I don't know the Set the Programmer thing. I don't think.
Fucking.
I didn't cover that.
God, I just remember. It's another pedo allegation story.
Okay.
That's what I can say right now.
Okay. Because I can only handle so many of those at a time. So I probably skipped that one, to be honest.
Yeah, he did Creepshow art and then Set the Programmer, which is like 2 insane stories to do back to back. And then he did Cosmodor, and then he did the Jaden Animations video, which I think that's the Jaden Animations. Did he like say that it was like cool to draw porn of like the weird, like a self-insert OC thing? Like, I know Jaden Animations didn't want porn of herself drawn.
Oh,
And, I have a
Thuman
feeling
said.
Jar was on the other end of that.
Thuman said it's because Jar has been beefing with Seth the Programmer for years, even before that story broke. Oh,
Bro, what's with this guy, bro? He's like always around like the fucking most irritating, fucking terrible people ever. It's.
I don't know.
Oh, well, I'm sure Jar's an absolute intellectual heavyweight.
Yeah, we can definitely tell that in the Chud call.
Yeah, I know. He's got a PhD in pedantics and 1 HP voice, bro. You know, my favorite part of the Chud call with Jar is just how much of like a wet napkin he is. Like, oh, he can have all these amazing arguments and videos and shit. Or they're not even amazing, but he gives off the air of confidence, right? And,
Yeah.
you know, you can bullshit your way through a lot if you're just confident. But the second you need to back that shit up live, he has 0 confidence for any of that. And is just soying out, flailing everywhere, talking about how sorry everybody should be for him. I mean, he couldn't have done that in a worse chat, right? Where it's like...
Yeah, Chud's channel is not the channel to do that in, that's for damn sure. But then again,
Yeah.
I mean, what he was sticking up for, honestly, he would have had a hard time in anybody's channel.
That's true. That's 100%.
I mean, I
true.
think even your channel, even if he went to your crowd, which is half of my crowd, even if he went to your crowd, they wouldn't have put up with that shit.
Bisexuals of Little Guys Incorporated would have destroyed him.
They would have murdered him in the chat. Shit, my crowd, good God, they would have just wiped the floor with him.
He I was talking with my moms right before this. I was explaining how he's like very much a guy who's like of the 2016 era, like ethics and video games journalism type stuff. Because he has that. My thoughts on race bending. This thumbnail is insane. There's a black Jimmy Neutron on his thumbnail.
I hate it here. I hate this timeline, bro.
Yandere Dev, is he a victim? That was 4 years ago. I got the answer for you, buddy. It's no. The answer's no. They should put him in prison. I know that's 4 years old, but
Jesus Christ. When he said that to Queeman, talking about he didn't know it was a honeypot or not, I was like, would it fucking matter?
that was a humongous like red flag. That just doesn't happen, right? Like, how would you not know if something's a honeypot or not? Right? That's like a very specific thing that like feds do. Okay, like. What do you, like you were at like did you just walk into a room and it was like a Chris Hansen chair with like a fucking ceiling light pointing down at it? Like, what are you talking about, dude? What's that mean? I want to know what you mean by that.
Yeah, it makes me leave with more questions. I have more questions. Or like when he said that about look at Vosh and the horse and the drawn children. Glad I'm not that guy. What do you mean?
He kept making weird like allusions to that because it was clearly all on his mind, right?
Yeah.
Or like the whole moment we were talking about, he'd be getting on a call to talk to her in bed. And he's like, "What? I'd be like gooning to the sound of her voice or something." And it's like nobody said that. He said it himself. Where it was like, "Bro, okay, so maybe you were like, why do you keep saying it like that? You're like adding extemporaneous details that don't need to be there."
Bro, he makes me feel like he is sus as fuck. And I would love to see how many women he has talked to like that in the DMs.
Well, I certainly know one.
Yeah. Yes, we do. We really do.
I guarantee you there's others. There's probably tons. You know, another thing, I haven't mentioned this on any other stream, so chat, one of the things that would happen when you are commissioned by Jar to do a thumbnail, or any other piece of art for that matter, the video would come out, and then he would ask for you, the artist working on it, to like the video and share it around.
Yes.
Imagine if you did work on a video, and then they said, "Hey, man, I know you did work on it, but can you put like your social like media on like a platform for my advertising?" Like, that's insane.
No, asshole. You're paying me for the art. That's all I have to do. I don't have to like your fucking video, and I don't have to fucking spread it around. Why are you even asking me to do that? You paid me to draw a fucking picture. Bruh. So stupid.
Yeah, I hate him for very shallow, stupid reasons. I understand everybody's got all this like long withstanding like lore and beef. I'm just a little guy, Xylie, so I don't know. I don't know this fucking lore, but I can't fucking stand him. I don't like his vibes. I don't like his vibes.
I don't
and
either.
I want to put him in the ground.
I don't like his vibes either. He's he's I don't know, man. He says some sus shit. I don't trust it. I get bad vibes from him. Bro.
Damn, I should have just gay opt him. I could have done that.
It wouldn't have been very hard.
No.
I mean,
that was another thing.
You might have had a few nights where you'd have to talk him to sleep, but I mean, besides that, I mean,
Dude, the fucking when I hopped in the call, I couldn't have had more of a shit-eating grin, and you could hear it. And then I start asking about his personal life, dude. Why would you answer that? If he had watched any of my coverage of Yandere Dev, he would have known to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just crazy. All right. Look, it is 1:22. I'm getting out of here. Thank you for letting me call you and hold you to task for your misinformation you were putting in my chat.
Hashtag Typhlosion did nothing wrong. Actually, that's a lie. I take that back.
Get the fuck out of here. Goodbye. Asshole. God. Why do I surround myself with assholes? I really do. I literally surround myself with assholes. I do not understand. No, Diesel is not coming back. Okay? I kicked him out of the call. Actually, no, I hung up. But still. Damn it. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to look into Jar tomorrow. I'm so excited. Oh, and people who are playing... Oh, so people are playing Farmville now? Really? Y'all are playing Farmville now? You're playing the Discord farm game? I thought I was the only old lady playing that game, huh? Huh? Just saying. I love that game too, bro. I'm level 20... I think I'm level 27. It's fun. I love that game. So, you should play Dress to Impress on Roblox, Jesus Christ. I remember we used to do something like that on, was it ESO? And we did something like that on PSU, on the MMOs I used to play when we would get bored. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. I'm tired. I kind of want to go to bed, but I know it's not going to happen until about 4:30 in the morning anyway. Because you know me, I don't get sleep. But thank you everybody for the donations. Thank you for the memberships. Thank you for the chatters. And as always, thank you for my lurkers. I love you guys in the bushes. Y'all are amazing. I don't care that you don't say anything in my chat. You're watching me. And for that, I truly appreciate you. All right, I'm getting out of here. I'm tired. I'll see y'all tomorrow sometime between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. I don't know. It depends on when I wake up. All right? Behave yourselves. Big news just dropped. Hold on. Matt, what's the big news that dropped, Matt? Matt, do I need to call you? What, Matt? Let me call in. Hold on, Matt. I'm calling you.
All right, Xylie.
What?
Xylie, this crazy thing happened on Twitter just now, and it's like blowing up. And you're the only one's live streaming right now.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna send you a link, and then it's gonna be insane. All right, let me get the link real. All right.
I so don't trust you. I do not trust you. I'm telling you now, I don't trust you. I have dealt with you for over 2 years.
All right, I'm sending you the link right.
Yeah, I thought so, you asshole. Goodbye. Oh, God. I hate it here. I hate it. I hate everyone. This is why I don't like people. And this is why I'm a mean, old, cantankerous bitch. And it's because of the people I surround myself with. Okay? You know what? Everybody can kiss my ass. Goodbye.
Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs a antiseptic.